are live on the Twitch now, gentlemen.
Oh, are we now?
That we are. Let me make the draft real quick.
We are live.
You guys will pick spectator, and then.
Oh, are we using that other one? Good.
Yes, I love this one personally.
Yeah, this one I think is better. That other one, especially the last game that we played against Bop It, Twist It, Gank It, man. We had so many problems with it.
Hey, just so you guys know, lobbies are bugged in this patch, and we have no control over the order.
That's perfectly fine. You can redo the scoreboard when we get in. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm not too worried about it. So. Yeah, I noticed that when we did a scrim.
It's over to this monitor.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Caster Solid. Caster Solid versus the MVP.
Yeah. I think without spoiling too much, I think Christmas Music was the second vote on MVP as well. So, yeah. But, yeah, we are live on the Twitch. Everything is good. I'm gonna go
Waiting
ahead.
for the draft to start. I don't know if they were still waiting to ready up somebody.
Looks like some people are moving. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, they're still moving around a little bit.
Oh, because I made the lobby, I have.
You got the button.
I got the button to start it on the lobby.
So
I will say
the
one good thing I noticed because we played a scrim right after this patch drop. On custom lobbies, you can hit play again and it remix the custom lobby with everybody.
Oh, that's nice. That's
Yeah.
That makes it quite easy. That makes it quite easy.
Yes, I do very much enjoy all of that here. But let me see, refresh. All right, stream looks good here. I'm gonna go ahead and post it here, but yep, we are live with our Rec League All-Star game.
Okay, we got ready up from red side. We're still waiting on blue. There's blue. So there they go. I think we're off to the races here, gentlemen.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of fun.
Oh, this is going to be a fantastic game.
Yeah. I think there's some people that are just gonna literally for fun all three games, and then there's gonna be some people that won't. It'll be very easy to tell who's who.
Yep.
Yeah, and whenever you have like an amalgamation of a bunch of players that don't normally play together and haven't developed that synergy, it's a question like, can these people play as a team?
And I think a lot of it's going to come down to almost like some solo play kind of plays, right? Like where these people are going to try to carry like you would in a solo tier game. And I think that's going to be a real exciting way to watching, seeing some of these people pop off that wouldn't normally pop off because they're trying to feed kills over to certain people and things like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit more of a solo queue experience, I'm anticipating.
And the people that are tuning in to watch this, this is not necessarily a best of three. It's going to be three solid
It's
games.
just three games, yeah.
Yeah, best three games, and it's going to be Fearless Draft the first two, and then Blind Pick the last game. So that last game is going to be
Yep.
quite a cluster.
Yeah, there's definitely, I think, going to be. So I've talked to a couple of the guys before all this started, and there's a couple ideas floating around out there for some fun stuff in Game 3. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, going after
All
the
right.
MVP already?
Yep.
Yep,
That Trundle
so-
ban is directed right at one-handed gaming.
Oh yeah, he's 100% got banned there. Let's see if they're going to try to ban people. Oh, looks like we got rid of Elise off of what's Sonic, I believe plays
Yep,
plays
Cyanic
Elise.
Acid. Yep, he's the big Elise player.
So I wonder if we're going to see some players getting banned out of their comfort picks, and they're going to have to play into some.
MF ban thrown at Vader 7.
He does pop off on the Vader 7, or Misfortune. Vader 7 definitely pops off on her. There's the set ban.
They're saying, in chat, they're saying ban Timo. That's another interesting thing about this series, that there are a couple people on both sides that are teammates of players on the other side. So there's going to be a little bit of infighting here, a little bit of rivalry, which is always going to be fun. Bard, that is
Yeah.
100% going towards Pens. That's like his signature champion. Other than the Karma. Bard Karma.
And Bard, oh, there's a swap to a Pantheon. That might have just been a little mind games there, saying, "Hey,
Yeah,
the Bard's
look what I
available."
could pick. Look what I
Yeah,
could pick.
the Bard's available. So what are you guys gonna do about it?
Oh,
Got Jinx.
you know who that's for.
Absolutely. Yep, Jinx is probably second in priority for Vader.
He's been playing a lot of her. Even picked up some coaching, and the coach basically said you should only be playing Jinx. So him getting Jinx out this first game is probably smart to kind of set the tone for the rest of the series.
Okay. You got Thresh paired with the Jinx. I'll tell you right now, Vader is very familiar with, very comfortable with playing Jinx with the Thresh, because I'm typically his support, and Thresh is one of the champions that I play quite a bit of. So he's very comfortable with that support matchup.
We got Pantheon. We're thinking that's probably a Pantheon, probably a top maybe, or maybe even a jungle. What are we thinking there? I'm not seeing anyone really playing a whole lot of Pantheon. Kind of looking at their most recent.
It would be
play.
smart for them to hold it for a flex. Honestly, they could just flex that top mid support.
Yeah, Pantheon's able to be played quite a few different places.
Even jungle.
So, jungle, top, support.
I have some history with the Pen Soul Zelda. Like that could go anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, and especially with Zelda on that team, that can play anything. So, and he likes to play whack stuff. So. it
Oh,
wouldn't be
that
surprised
he
to be able to-
does. I've seen.
Love it.
I've witnessed the stories of the Nami mid.
So we know it's not support. We know it's not support.
Definitely don't. Yeah, that's correct. That's what we got right there.
Unless they're doing Milio top, Milio mid.
There we go. I'm gonna
Which
kickball
I
some
don't
This
people.
they are.
this could be Zelda on the AP Milio mid,
Zelda,
by the way.
Zelda on the AP Milio. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be. He's gonna bring out some big shields to protect that game. Oh man, I don't like seeing the Nocturne. Let me tell you, that man, that champion, that man can definitely tilt you if that team gets ahead and really break the pressure on.
Yeah, and on top of that, it's one of Cyanic's most played champions. So
Yep,
that's
exactly.
uber comfort for him.
Yeah, after the Elise, definitely. I definitely agree there.
So what are we looking to do on these draft comps? What are these shaping up to be?
So did we miss a ban?
Nobody's saying anything. Are they just not banning? Are they throwing out the no bans?
Oh,
Yeah, they're intentionally not banning.
Oh, man, they took their cap off and put it away. They're saying, hey, we don't need a ban.
Bans the gangplank immediately. F you, souls.
Oh boy! And we all know Souls. If you guys aren't familiar, he's probably in this league was definitely the best and probably I think the only Gangplank player. And playing with Souls quite a bit. That's his probably most familiar and comfort champion he has.
All right, so let's see how these drafts shape out. What are they trying to do with these teams? Looks like you got a pretty standard scaling comp on the red side. And then it looks on the blue side, I would say that they might be looking for like almost like a pick.
It's kind of hard to say what a Pantheon is though right now. I mean, I'm thinking he's probably jungle is probably where I'm thinking on what we're seeing right now, but we'll kind of have to see and see what happens there.
Aurora is a top pick for Christmas music. That is literally his most played champion, so it's not surprising to see that there. And that's probably just going to be what we do here in Game 1. It looks like everybody's just trying to pick comfort. There's Zelda on Zoe, always with the wacky picks. It's never going to be what you expect. And yeah, it looks like blue side is definitely going for like an isolation, point at one person and kill them kind of composition, which spells bad news for Vader. So this last pick on red side, I feel like the MVPs here they need to figure out a way to keep this Jinx safe. There we go.
Tom Kench will do it.
Perfect. Yep.
So I'm thinking just based on these picks, we're looking at Mordekai's top Pantheon jungle.
Oh, not the fiddle. Tom Kench would have been so good.
No, where's it? We need to unbench the Kench. Where's it at?
Tom Kench would have been so good here.
Yeah, we need to unbench the Kench. Unplug the frog. Unclog the frog. That's the other one.
Yeah. All right, so he's going for the fiddlesticks here. Where is this fiddlesticks going? What are we doing with the fiddlesticks? Is he top? Mid? It's going to be Aurora top, fiddlesticks mid? Is that what we're doing here?
So I will tell you, playing in my solo queue games, I have played against a fiddlesticks top, and it can be oppressive if it is played well.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it looks like it's going to be going into a Mordekaiser here, so I will leave it at this. I have my doubts. But hey, if the fiddlesticks pops off, that'll be.
Oh, I think this is top fiddle. One-handed as
I think so too.
Has been talking about this behind the scenes.
Okay, well there you go. We got the insider information.
I just don't know which champion on the blue side that Zelda's playing, because he could play all 5 of them.
I'm pretty sure it's fine. It could be a Emilio Med Zoe support. That could be a thing.
If Pens plays Zoe support, then I'm going to lose it.
We're rolling a die, Vader says. It's fiddle top, yep. Verified. Very interesting. So what does a fiddlesticks top do? Like what do they build? Is it like Grasp of the Undying and like tanky stuff? Like I'm not familiar with this tech.
Honestly, I mean I don't know how he'll play it, but I mean against a Mordekaiser, to be honest, Fiddlesticks has a lot of play against it. So as long as Fiddlesticks waits out the claw grab to begin his combo, he's actually in a really good spot. But if he does not wait it out, he's going to have a really hard time against this Mordekaiser because he's going to have to get a full charge drain life with a minion wave to be able to sustain against the Mordekaiser damage.
And I would imagine that at any point in time, if he's not careful about when he uses that drain, Mordekaiser can just pull him out of it.
Exactly. Pull them out of it, and then just slam the big hammer down. And now we're off to the races with
Yeah, and now what does
Mordekaiser wants.
Fiddlesticks do besides
Exactly.
get hit in the back of the head and run?
I would really like this Mordekaiser to start with maybe like a Rylai's to be able to stick on top of the Fiddlesticks, because what's going to happen is you're obviously going to get feared, and then
Yeah,
Fiddlesticks
he'll
is
get
going to
feared
walk
away,
away
right?
and get
Yeah,
walk
it's an
away.
interesting matchup. I'm curious to see how that one shakes up. I'm very,
I think
you know.
of the comp that we're looking at, I think that is going to be the most exciting piece is seeing how that plays out. Because obviously we all know a Fed Mordekaiser is going to be is pretty impressive. So we'll see. But between Nocturne and Fiddlesticks, I think this is going to be a pretty aggressive game with some some over the wall or in the
Right.
shadows
Yep.
ganks. I think that's going to be a big piece. So
You
I
always
think
got the numbers advantage.
exactly. If Caster Solid can keep good vision in the jungles and then in the bushes, that's going to be really helpful to know where this Nocturne, this Fiddlesticks is going to be sitting, especially going into the mid game once top tower and things like that go down.
And conversely, I would say that if Caster Solid falls behind with the composition that they have, they're relying very heavily on single target pick. They're relying very heavily on probably attacking from Fog of War. If they lose the vision game at any point during this game, I don't think they ever get it back. I think MVPs, if they can get ahead, if they can get some control and hold on to it, I'm pretty sure their comp is gonna
I would
pretty rapidly outscale Blues.
I would like to see some pretty strong reflexes from the Mordekaiser during these mid to late game team fights. When the Fiddlesticks ults in, that he can snag the Fiddlesticks as soon as he lands, and that way
Yeah, that would be good. That would be a good little move.
that the Crow Storm is only going to be tagging the Mordekaiser, not the entire team. So not that we can see, with Melio is a good counter to Fiddlesticks. If he's not in range to get feared, he can, pop his ult and break everyone out of the fear and get the team fight going again. So there's a lot of counter picks there. So we'll kind of see how this game plays out. But I mean, I do personally, outside the Fiddlesticks, I think that's the weirdest pick. I actually do like the MVP's uh, draft a little bit better. I think, in my opinion, faster. Solid.
Yeah, if they would have picked Tom Kench here, it would have been like draft gap.
Yeah, I definitely
Yeah.
agree with that. I mean, I
Yeah.
think Aurora into Zoe's going to be a pretty fun matchup to watch because Aurora's really bursty and she's short range, and Zoe, even though she can hit you from really far away, she's got to be pretty close to do that, right? So it's going to be a cool little matchup to see how this plays out.
Yeah, I think the two things I'm super interested to see is on paper. I think Mordekaiser dumpsters Fiddlesticks because anytime he tries to drain Mordekaiser E, just displaces him.
That's
But
yeah, we were talking about that. Yeah,
But
exactly.
yeah. Sorry, I didn't catch all of your guys' discussion. But the other little tidbit here is on red side. When Nocturne presses R, Fiddlesticks is guaranteed to fear everybody.
Guaranteed fear, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's true. That's
So-
a great combo they have. That's why I'm saying they got to know where the Nocturne is and where the Fiddle is prior to all this. And so I think a lot of blue wards are going to be helpful because there's a low cooldown and can put them almost anywhere, from pretty good range. And that's going to give them some good ideas of what's going on around that. So I just think as long as Caster Solid pays attention and fights really well for the vision game, I think that's going to help them a ton. Obviously Nocturne's going to be able to start the team fight whenever he wants. He does that while Fiddlesticks is in within the ult range of their carries. Their Zoe and Yanara. They're going to be in a pretty hard spot. I think really it's going to come down to the Mordekaiser and be able to grab the Fiddlesticks out of his ult, and Emilio being on top of his ultimate and not getting feared himself. So I think there's a lot that goes off there. So we'll see. I mean, we'll see how this goes. This Pantheon could have a really good game and really start going into the mid game good for Caster Solid, but it's going to be a pretty interesting game going into the mid game. I think the most exciting is probably going to be through the top lane, and then the mid lane. The mid game is going to be a pretty exciting. I think a slaughter.
Yeah, it's gonna be bloody in the mid game for sure, one way or the other.
All-Star game. This is gonna look like what's that
This is
game
gonna
mode? ARAM or Brawl?
ARAM, yeah, ARAM. I mean, like I said, I think this is going to be like I said at the very beginning. I think this is going to be with these, a lot of these players. Some of them have played together, but in a 5-man group, I think this is going to be. It's going to feel very solo queue, and I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to see, not necessarily always trying to funnel your money into your ADC, right? And seeing the Fiddlesticks get big and carry, and that's going to be kind of exciting to see.
Yep.
All right, on to the game. So
Yeah.
we are in.
I'm at 7, 8, 9. Are we all at the same time?
Yes, we're all at the same time. I have control, and I will let you guys have all the fun with this and just play production.
Yeah.
So
Hey.
feel free to move around as much as you guys would like.
So you're controlling the actual what's being shown on the stream, right?
That is correct, yes, sir.
All right, and we can just move around however we feel.
Yep, 100%. You guys have free reign to move around and do whatever you guys need to, and I'm just controlling the stream. I've got the chat up. We're good to go.
All right, and I will. Dan, you do your thing, and I will jump in when there's room.
This is gonna be it. So we have the standard looks like kind of the filling each point of the river and the jungle to kind of make sure nothing crazy is going on. We have a couple wards already getting placed, just to kind of see where, it looks like, obviously the red team decided to put some wards there to kind of make sure that there's no invades covering Nocturne's Raptors and his red buff. But looks like we're going to be seeing Nocturne facing going towards top and Pantheon going towards bottom, which I think is pretty common, I think, for Pantheon to be able to go towards the bot side. He's got really good gank pressure early.
Uh-oh. Already with the pauses. Here we go.
We got a remake. No, I'm just saying, we just got looks like a PP break, it sounds like.
All right, we're back.
All right, we are off to the races. So we're kind of looking here. We got obviously pretty basic, just kind of feeding in the minions and seeing what we got going on. Like I said, I think there's gonna be a lot of. I think there's gonna be a lot of action top lane, personally, between Fiddlesticks and Mordekaiser, both having a lot of.
Oh, there it is. It's back. It
Oh.
froze for a second.
Yeah, it froze up for me too.
So there was a pause at the beginning, and the spectator needs to catch up when there's pauses.
I see.
I see.
Oh,
We got flashes in the bottom.
Oh. We got a flash. He goes right in. Gets a no kills though, no kills. But it does really force Thresh, Rhaegar to be a little bit more mindful of what's going on down there. We did burn summoners. We burned. Oh, having everything in wrong order is kind of hard. So we did burn.
Oh god, I have to
Flash.
fix mine too.
Yeah, we did burn Flash and looks like heal from Emilio and Yanara. And then we also burned the Flash off of Thresh. But Vader still has both summoners. So that's going to be helpful for him to be able to stay in there. But it looks like it's kind of back to normal. That was kind of just an aggressive little turn there. So we'll kind of see how it goes. Zelda's Eye, Christmas Music, doing some fair trading there in the middle. And like I said, I think top lane is just going to be two people that are going to be keeping themselves alive and just farming some minions until ganks happen up there. Oh, great hook from Rhaegar. Great hook there. He doesn't able to make anything of it, but Rhaegar does a little bit of...
Yeah, Thresh needs to be careful here. He has no flash.
We have no flash, and there's no heal down there either, so he's kind of sitting where he's at. So that's kind of where we're at there. So...
I wonder if they knew that Pantheon started on the top side and is on the bottom side now.
There was no vision given there, so they should not have any reason to know that. So that's why I think it's going to be very... Vader getting a little tag there by Yanara's Q, getting some slow. This bot lane's looking pretty juicy for this Pantheon. It looks like he's going to go to a wrap around to the crab.
He's going to go for a Scuttle Crab.
Oh, there's a flash from Zelda guy. Oh, and Ignite. Oh, that was close. That was very close. Oh, then we got a deep down here too. We got Vader 7 and Rhaegar both having to go back here.
They need to go back, otherwise this Pantheon's coming in here.
Pantheon's recon back. Oh, okay. And Vader 7 walks into the queue that landed and gets taken out. So that was bad movement there on Vader 7 to be able to trying to get a couple farms so he doesn't have to worry about being so far behind. But that is what happens when you get kind of greedy. And then Rhaegar gets his recall stopped by a kickball, which forces him to take a little later back, so he's not going to be able to follow with Vader and back in the lane. So Pantheon's getting some vision there, finding a clone of Fiddlesticks. Those I think are going to be very helpful to keep track of Pantheon in the jungle when the Fiddlesticks is able to be able to roam around. And this is where I think the top lane's going to get kind of rough. So one thing that Fiddlesticks is not very good at is keeping the wave push. Drain Life is actually not very strong against minions. So it's going to be hard for him to keep this wave push. So I think Souls is doing the right thing by keeping this wave push into Fiddlesticks and keeping him under tower. This will allow him to have a better opportunity when grubs spawn to help out Pantheon get those.
Yep, and Pantheon
Right.
is making his way up towards the top side now, clearing his camps. So it
Yep,
looks
he's
like-
going to be grabbing Raptors right now, and looks like Christmas Music Zelda. That was a good little grab there, and Christmas Music didn't get the Sleepy Bubble, so that's good.
Got a pink ward on the Drake from Nocturne. I don't know if they should, given the discrepancy in bottom lane right now, I think that red side should probably be playing around grubs instead of the first Drake.
And it's kind of looking at here. We got Souls one level behind on the Fiddlesticks up top, and so this is kind of rough for the Mordekaiser. Souls is just having to kind of fight. Oh, there's level 6 now. Souls knows there's the fear to kind of disengage there, so that's going to kind of go back. And Fiddlesticks looks like he's going to go back and purchase some items. He hasn't gone back yet. All right, so we got clearance and vision. It looks like Nocturne is going to get clapped. Oh, they don't know
This
he's on
dragon is
super risky. This is
sketchy.
super risky. Uh-oh, here it comes. Oh, and is he going to be able to get it?
And he gets
Oh, and
the
it gets
smite. Blue
stolen
team
and
gets
gets
the smite.
killed. Oh, no, this isn't good. Fiddlesticks is coming in. You know how long teleports take, though. This is
Ooh,
like
the flash.
earlier in the game.
Solo Bolo in the mid. Red side now has Prio in mid and can bring Aurora down, but it doesn't look
Nope,
like she's
Fiddlesticks
coming.
ult. This isn't good. Pins gets... Oh, Pins barely survive. Oh,
Ooh,
Pins gets
the
taken out.
W.
And the Happy
him.
Jinx gets another kill. Nope.
Uh-oh. Okay, Jinx
Nope.
collided with the wall, so she'll be okay.
All right. So looks like Mordekaiser's down here, Souls is here with us, and we got Big Zipper pushing the wave in. So they're gonna get a kind of nice reset there.
Yeah,
Fiddlesticks
and that
walking
Drake
back
fight,
towards the
that
top.
ended up what? 2 for 2 or something?
Yeah, it looks like two. No, it's just one kill on Vader 7. He's the one that picked up the kill. And no, it looks like Aurora picked up a kill as well. So she ended up
Yeah,
getting
she
a
picked
Zoe
up kill under
on
the
Zoe. it
tower.
looks like. Yep.
Yeah.
That was a risky call by Sonic going for that dragon. I mean, he knew that Pantheon was in that tri-bush. They had vision showing him. I'm pretty sure he saw him there. So that would have been kind of a risky move there, and he ended up getting costly.
Yeah, they just had no setup on the dragon and no prio on the dragon. Bottom lane is struggling a little bit. There was some fighting going on mid, so they couldn't move.
And Squeezy,
it
you
was-
know, I'm all about them risky
It was risky.
dragons.
It was
so
a risky
was-
Drake.
Yeah, and I'm all about those. Sometimes you have to make that risk, but I don't think that was the right call in that exact moment. But that's all right. So Nocturne is 6 now. So he's gonna be able to do some plays here. So hopefully Vader gets back down there so we can get some good ganks on the bot side on the red team to loop.
Yeah, and we know. Yeah, Nocturne is in the river here. If yeah, it's unfortunate. The bottom wave is pushing away from red here. It's going to be hard for him to get in there unless Melio feeds himself over in the river. Yeah, this wave is pushing away from them, so they're going to have a hard time setting that up. It looks like Pantheon's on his way down here
there's
now.
Nocturne ult into mid. Gets a
Yeah,
good
and-
fear. Gets a good fear. Oh, and come on. Oh, no. The Zelda guy barely survives. Oh, no. He gets taken out by
And here comes
the
Pantheon.
Dust Crowd.
Pantheon's just too little too late here.
But he'll be able to cover the wave and keep Aurora from getting a plate, so that's going to be helpful, keeping the money away from the mid laner.
This does give them a pretty good amount of priority on the grubs up top, but it looks like Aurora is roaming down towards the bottom here instead.
This is where I think Pantheon and with Mordekaiser just go grab the grubs. Mordekaiser's very good at getting grubs, and with Pantheon
Yeah.
up there. Nope, we got
Looks like we're committing to a fight on bottom.
Can Vader pick up the... Oh, no, this is not good. Now Jinx is happy.
Jinx resets.
And there's the Jinx rocket, so that picks up 2 kills there. Aurora
And we got
Jinx
Pantheon
both-
here.
Oh, this is not good for Christmas music. This isn't good for Christmas music. We got Zelda guy coming in trying to get a sleepy bubble, but we know that range on it's really far. But looks like Duffy will be able to take care of the
Oh, we
kill by
missed.
himself.
Okay. Smited him to death.
Yeah, there's a Fiddlesticks. This is risky. This is risky on this Fiddlesticks, but looks like he was able to get the wave cleared, which is what they needed.
That Mordekaiser still has ultimate.
Oh, this
Yep.
isn't good. Looks like. Oh, the nice dodge from. Oh no, this double
Oh,
dodge.
fancy
This
feet,
Fiddlesticks,
fancy feet.
Fancy feet. Oh, and a flash. Oh, and almost made it out. But looks
That
like
was some fancy feat by
it was.
Fiddlesticks to buy that much time.
You saw them chicken legs moving. He was trying. All right, we got a teleport going mid, kind of reset. I don't think, in my opinion, this might have been a good teleport. You're going to miss those minions anyways. And the wave's going to kind of get right in front of your tower, but gets her back in the action quicker. Be able to hopefully start picking some things, picking some more fights with Zoe, because I think Christmas Music's feeling pretty good right now against his Zoe.
Yeah, we got Rhaegar kind of hanging around the mid lane. I don't think it's not clear to me what the plan is here from either side. It looks like
I can tell you one thing right now. This Duffy being at this frog right now and keeping Vader from his tower was pretty ballsy, and I think it really paid off. It kept let them crash that wave again, get a plate, as well as put half-life on Vader. So that was pretty rough. Oh, we got Zoe going in and picks the kills up on from Aurora on the Zoe. So that was again another good play there. Oh, Christmas Music taking a tower shot there, trying to get a little greedy there, trying to pick up another kill. So I think this Zoe's starting to feel the pressure of how bursty Aurora is if you just let her hit you with all of her spells. So and like I said, with Zoe she feels like she's a long range, siege.
These
bait,
grubs,
really
grubs, this ain't it.
Oh yeah, we got Sonic trying to grab for these grubs at mid, with no prio, and I think Souls knows it, but he's afraid to kind of walk down there. But it looks like Pantheon's
He's waiting for Pantheon. He wants Pantheon behind him. Yeah.
Yeah, Pantheon's kind of squishy as well, though. Here comes Aurora. This is risky. Oh, Aurora misses her full spells.
Spell shielded. Cyanic spell shielded the Pantheon's son.
Oh, the Sonic gets out of there, and the missile hits Mordekaiser. This is a good spot for Team Solid Caster Solid. Oh, and
can she get the bubble over the wall here? Can she go for?
Oh, she's trying. Oh no, she missed. That's all right. That's all right. Zelda guy tried.
So yeah, Soul should shove in now, reset, and then blue team should try to go for these. Well, they can go for either or. They can go for the grubs or the Drake here.
Yeah,
Looks
I think
like Pantheon's trying to go towards bottom side.
Yeah, I think I would give up the single grub there. I mean, they did pick up 2 of them. MVP did, so they are going to get the objective for getting 2 of them. So that's kind of what they got out of that. So I think that kind of worked a little bit. Wasn't completely out of their favor there. All right, Vader 7 playing a little aggressive, and Big Bird's.
Well, he's got Nocturne in his pocket here.
He does. I don't think Big Bird. Oh, they do. He's clearing some more vision there, so he does know that's happening. So.
All right, they have the prio here. They should just go straight for this Drake. Red side, red team should go for the Drake here. This Pantheon is way out of position, and they should collapse on this.
They're clearing some vision. Looks like Pantheon's going to grab the Scuttle Crab there to make sure they have some movement for when they go for Dragon. But I think Sonic needs to help out the Christmas Music there. Nope. We are. Okay, Christmas Music was able to make out with the burst damage.
We're trying to posture for this Drake here.
All right, here's Nocturne. Oh, what's going to happen with it? There's no vision on anything right now, so you can't see anything. He did get sleepy bubbled.
Okay, we got Mordekaiser teleport, Fiddlesticks teleport.
Oh,
everybody's coming bot lane.
This is about to be a cluster. Good fear from One Handed Gaming. Good.
Oh, there's the drowsy.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! And Souls picks up the kill. Picks up the kill on Rhaegar. So.
Well, they need to make something happen here soon because Aurora is just pushing mid, getting plates for herself.
Yep. So it looks like
they need to commit here on something.
Oh, there's a good fiddle. Oh, gets a good fear, but I don't think it was enough to kind of make anything happen.
Okay, well now this is just a tragedy. Pantheon's got that Drake. I would want to see the bot lane here, or the Zoe and the Melio anyway, just shove towards this tower. But it looks like they're splitting up their resources for the tower and the Drake in other ways, so I'm happy to see it. You don't need 5 people on the Drake, so I'm glad to see them splitting their resources here.
Exactly, I agree with that. You gotta take advantage of what you can. I do hate seeing 4 kills on a Yanara, because that is a champion that you don't want to see that many kills on. She's a great late game champion, and it looks like they are posturing themselves pretty well. All right, we got Pantheon ulting in on Sonic.
Damn, it's some jungle combat here.
Oh, Pantheon was able to basically mitigate all the damage that he was taking. Oh, and then picks up a kill on Cyanic with a Spirit Toss. That is unfortunate. On on Team MVP to see their jungler get taken down like that. So that's going to allow a lot of the team to be able to put a lot of vision out and kind of get the waves in a more safer position for them.
Okay, we got some different lane assignments here. It looks like Blue has sent their ADC mid. I would imagine that's probably where Emilio is also going to go here now from base. Zoe's handling the bot lane, and Souls, as always, is up there in top lane.
They basically could just, when Souls is top lane, they could just cut off that whole top part of the map. It doesn't really matter. So that's basically what's happening up there. It's just two people fighting back against each other and using their teleports to engage on team fights. So, that's kind of what we're looking at.
It is, but it isn't. If you see, there is a big CS discrepancy building up there. So it's gonna get crazy.
It's about a 25 CS difference, 23 CS difference there. So it looks like they're fighting for Herald there. We got Team Caster Solid working their way for the Herald. Here's Fiddlesticks gonna be ready for an ult.
Fiddlesticks is over the wall. No,
ult's still not up yet. Still on cooldown.
They're just gonna watch him take it.
Yeah, Fiddlesticks ult.
They wanted front row seats.
Yeah, if it was about 4 seconds on Fiddlesticks ult, and he probably would have just went and pulled the trigger. And I think this is not good for one-handed gaming. Souls immediately ults and misses both of his abilities. We got a fight down bot from Christmas using Zelda guy, and this isn't good. Oh, and Zelda guy pulls it out with a nice sleepy bubble. That was pretty aggressive for Christmas usage to be able to do that. But Aurora is, points her wand in one direction, tries to pick up kills. So. And we have Sonic going in for a kill on... Oh, there's the barrier. Is this going to... Oh, no. Oh, no. Zelda guy. That barrier was quite a big ability right there. Kept him alive against a Nocturnal Thunder Tower. So that was... I think that was Sonic trying to get back into the game and make some plays, and it unfortunately did not pan out for him.
Yeah, I would say red side here. They need to play to stall out the game.
At this point, I think that's the great good call there, Squeezy. I think that's exactly what they need to be doing because this right, they're picking these fights and they are just not working for them.
Yeah, and it plays to the way that they drafted. We said it at draft. Blue's strategy is to find one person and kill them, and so far they've been doing a pretty good job of it.
Yeah, and now it looks like this. We're able to pick up a couple more kills mid, and they are now grabbing a Sonic and now forcing him out of his own jungle. This isn't good. Oh, and Sonic, is he going to live? Looks like and two flashes from Team Caster Solid to make sure they pick up that kill on.
They need to rotate down towards mid and get this mid inner turret.
It looks like they're prepping for a dive.
They want to four-man dive this Fiddlesticks. That's what they want to do.
I feel bad for this one. He's like, I'm trying to recall, guys. Let me out of here. And he tries to ult, gets pulled out. He got taken out, and now they're going to get this tower.
Okay, so they get this inner. They should send one or two people mid to get the other inner as well here, just to maximize their resources.
And Pens with a huge ult and shield to keep himself alive from Aurora from Christmas music.
That rocket almost killed Souls.
What if killed Souls? Let's see. Souls had about 700 hit points. That might have been pretty close.
Yeah.
It would have been probably pretty close there. All right. Looks like everyone's kind of resetting back into their lanes. But this game is not.
Jinx has to get her IE. Thresh needs to get a little bit tankier. They got to stall this out as best they can, and the way that they can do that is it looks like they're already doing it. They need to get vision on their side of the jungle. You want to start seeing red wards on the red side of the jungle, and right now it's pretty dark for them. It's pretty scary to walk in there, so I want to start seeing Rhaegor and Cyanic really start littering their own jungle with vision. To protect their carries on these rotations and make sure that they're safe to go and gather up all this farm.
Oh, and then Souls with a rocket belt. Oh no!
The Flash Proto Belt Mordekaiser.
I will say I don't think I've ever seen Rocket Belt on Mordekaiser, and I think Vader 7 never saw it either. Yeah. Because he got sent to the Shadow Realm and never came out. All right, so they are playing for the third dragon here. So it looked this is going to be.
Reg just needs to just let this go. That is not your Drake.
Yeah, I'm fairly confident Vader 7 did not look at the scoreboard and see the rocket build on a Mordekaiser because I didn't either, and I can see everyone's items at all times.
Yeah, rocket belt on Mordekaiser is that is
Yeah.
a choice you can make, I guess.
Oh, yeah. And Souls right now is laughing his head off right now.
Yeah.
We've all gamed with him, we know. All right, so we got a Jinx missed the rocket trying to clear out the minion wave. The Jinx rocket is on cooldown. Looks like
Oh, the bubble.
Duffy's.
Is that just gonna kill him straight up? Yeah. Yeah, Zoe's big.
Oh yes, she is. She's got the fully stacked Dark Seal plus Ludens. All right, looks like Duffy's going to solo Akshan to get that buff there. Zoe's there to help him out. And it looks like they are going to be Pins and Big Bird's going to be kill bush in the bush. Oh,
Yeah,
looks
they're trying
Oh.
to clear out the blue vision here and get some semblance of control back. But Pens just ain't having it. Pens is not letting them back into their own jungle. I've played against Pens several times, and I've said before he is my favorite support to play against as far as competing for vision. He does a very, very good job of competing for vision, and that's kind of what he's proving here. Because Red just cannot get a ward in edgewise. Every time they throw stuff in here, Pens is out here clearing it up.
And I mean, if you look at the vision score across the teams, I mean, honestly, Team MVP has a pretty good vision score across the board. I definitely think they need to be getting some more vision out there. But if you look at on Team Caster Curse, the only person that's really got a lot of vision score is their support. So I think the team is doing really well putting some vision out there. But just like you said, Pence is really taking his time to clear it out and keeping it away, keeping the jungle dark for Team MVP.
Yep. I want to see in this kind of situation when you're behind. I want to see 5 pink wards on the map.
So we got Souls with a rocket belt, forcing the flash out of Rhaegar, or he's going to get grabbed and probably pulled in the Shadow Realm would be my guess there. And so at this point, it's just red team with MVP just playing defensive, just trying to make this game go on as long as they can to hopefully be able to get some money on their Jinx. All right, we got an ult from
This could be big.
Oh, we got Mordekaiser going into the Shadow Realm with the Nocturne. He looks like he's staying alive long enough, which is good. Looks like
the wallets are just too big.
Yep, there it is.
Too big.
And Fiddlesticks wasn't there with a big ult over the wall, so that hurt Team MVP. Oh no! And the Fiddlesticks tried to blast cone and gets pulled out of the blast cone knockback and gets taken out. I think this is gonna be an inhib down mid and probably
This could be 2 inhibs. This could be mid and bot inhib. You know, they might be splitting up just a little too thin here.
They might just
They might be looking. Yeah, they're looking for the top inner as well. I guess.
Yeah, I think they're wanting to just maybe take one inhib down to keep pressure there and get some towers because having those 2 inhib downs, yes, it does end the game a little quicker, but it does give some more opportunities for money to put money on the table for the Jinx. So maybe that's what they were trying to keep away from.
Yeah, and now if I'm red side here, like I am parking my Jinx in mid lane.
Yeah, let her get as much money as she can there, and hopefully Vader pays attention and doesn't move past the inner indestructible tower there.
Yeah, we really want to see red wards, particularly like red control wards, protecting this Jinx and just letting this Jinx farm up. It's really the only hope that I think red has right now.
Yeah, but on top of it, they got to make sure they keep the Jinx alive. You know, it doesn't matter how big the Jinx is, how big she is, if she just gets instantly taken out. So it's also the team
and I mean, look what she's up against. She's up against the Mordekaiser, a Pantheon, a Zoe. Like,
Yeah.
how do you want her to stay alive?
And that's the hard part. You know, a Zoe bubble across the wall from the shadows. I mean, we were talking about that during draft. How I think MVP was able to play that game, but somehow Team Caster Solid was able to do their game better. All right, looks like Sonic was trying to grab some vision, or try to grab the Raptor, and
all right. Well, one-handed gaming is here this time.
All right, this is good. He's about half dead. That's all he needs, the big ult. So he needs to get in a good spot, plant himself, and
they've swept out vision. They have a little pocket of vision to
all
play
right,
around.
This is good. Here's another team fight. Oh,
okay.
And Cat Solid almost gets taken out.
One-handed gaming is almost dead.
Yeah, the rocket belt almost took him out. And Pantheon goes in.
Now
Gets
Pantheon's
feared.
coming in. Look out for the
Rhaegar
redemption.
misses. Oh, this isn't good. There's a rocket belt again and takes out And
Man,
there it is.
this rocket belt is doing work.
Yeah, I've never seen Rocket Belt Mordecai. I'm about to play this in solo queue right now.
Now he's got to build Sterix Gauge, I think, is next on Mordekaiser.
Oh,
I
yeah?
think yeah.
Well, Mordekaiser just, doing the Vader walk straight into the tower to say, hey, you guys can't kill me. I can do whatever I want. Zoe's out there as well, just being a nuisance. She's got a flash sitting in the chamber, so she's able to kind of get everywhere. Oh, and there's a huge Q from Zoe to be able to do a lot of damage there. I think this might be where the game ends right here.
Yeah, I think this is probably it. I just don't see an answer for Red here.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, and there's a good Fiddlesticks. Oh, they're gonna be able to pick up a couple kills.
Oh, that was huge. That was
a huge
Jinx resets.
rocket.
Jinx is excited. Yep.
It's not just that. Look at the money that Jinx just picked up.
She just got so much money.
Let's see what she goes back and gets. So she's got her famish.
She'll get a full IE.
Yep, there's the full IE right there. Okay, so this changed a little bit. So now they have 2 inhibs down. This is still good for Jinx to be able to get forward more
just
items.
sit there and farm. Yeah, just get more money on the Jinx. I think that's your best bet here.
All right, so we got Duffy kind of just clearing out the jungle, forcing Psionic not to get any money. And that, as a Nocturne, that feels real bad.
Well, he's got the 2 items he cares about.
You're not wrong, but he's also 3 levels down on Duffy right now. And so that's
suck.
a lot of just base stats that he's missing.
All right, looks like we're trying to posture around Baron here. Which, I don't know how successful Red is going to be with the 2 inhibs down on the opposite side. It's going to be really, really hard. If they want to do something around this Baron, they have to make it happen fast. Otherwise, they're going to have supers down their throat, and they're not going to be able to contest this. So whatever they're doing, they got to make it happen. Like, now.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. And then Pens is going to be taken out, or is he going to be able to make it out of there? And
here
Pens
comes the Jinx. The Jinx is getting excited.
Oh, no, now Jinx is excited. She's going in. She's got rockets going in.
Oh.
Yeah, Mordekaiser and Pantheon in the back.
Oh, good turn. They're good turn.
Around. Jinx winning back around. Jinx is going to try to pick up a kill and get another reset. Jinx is getting
don't
the shot
walk
around.
melee. Nice.
Oh, no.
Nice.
No, that Triumph, I think, was what it was for that Mordekaiser, really kept him alive there. I think Jinx would have picked him up, but I think and then Zelda guy's going in. Zelda guy's trying, picks up the kill, and this is game right here. Yeah, I think the Triumph kept Souls alive, and that kept Vader from being able to pick him up and get another reset. All right, looks like we're going to be going on to game 2.
Yeah, we set a draft if red side fell behind, if blue side was able to get their snowball going, it was going to be really, really hard once they lost control of the vision, and that's pretty much exactly how it played out. Pens got in and choked them out of all their vision, and from there it was just never safe to rotate. It was never safe to catch a wave. There's always somebody there ready to kill you. You got Zoe bubbles coming over the wall. You got Pantheon able to jump whenever he wants. The Mordekaiser boogeyman just waiting in the bush with his ult.
Oh, not just
and a shield belt.
Yeah,
or a proto belt.
Yeah, proto rocket belt was able to pick up some kills just from that. It was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely a snowbally comp that got to snowball.
All right. So it goes on to going on to game 2. Let's see how this next round of draft goes. Yeah, I would love to be a fly on in the channel to kind of see how their top track went.
And I would also just be curious to see, what the communication sounds like. What are they talking about? What do they think? What did they think went right? What did they think went wrong? I'd be very curious to hear all that. Are we doing at the end of all this CLT? Are we doing an interview with anybody?
I can ask them while we're talking about it. Yeah, we can definitely do an interview or something.
Yeah, I think it would be interesting to just hear the team's
Looks
thoughts.
like One Trick Susan is missing your sweet voice, CLT. So
I'm here. You guys have heard enough of me this whole split. I'm letting the boys over here have some fun with this.
Okay, so One Handed Gaming says that they are keeping red side.
Yeah, I would definitely like to see a more of a. I can't even say a more traditional pick from Team MVP. I mean, their team was very traditional, except the Fiddlesticks top. So I
Except
don't
the
know
Fiddlesticks, yeah.
if that was some secret, dark tech that they, that one hand gaming was practicing. I'm not sure, and unfortunately, it didn't really pan out for them. So, um,
Yeah, I would echo that sentiment because like I really think in a situation like this, like an all-star game, right? You don't normally play with these people. You don't normally have the synergy that you would with the teammates that you practice with all the time. So I think in draft in a situation like this, I think your best bet is just ease of execution. Just do it by the book. Pick the easy champions, pick the champions that the classics that synergize well together. Like I would love to see them pull out like the Amumu Misfortune. I would love to see like a Jarvan Galio or like these kinds of things. I think is what they should be leaning into.
yeah, I definitely can see that. I mean, like I said, I think you can treat this like a solo queue game, and I think in solo queue you should be playing
Just
your
play your
best
best champ.
champions.
Yep.
No matter what the ban is, like I would even be talking to the team and just say, hey, there's 5 bans, there's 5 of us. Let's just pick 5 bans
Yeah.
that we're going to be
People want to
facing
ban.
with and get rid of it, right? And just move out of the pool and let's play our best champs.
Yeah.
I think that's a good way to treat a all-star game like this, and I think the viewers would like to see the best of the best, right? These guys got voted in to be played in this game, and let's see what these guys can do when they're on their best chance. I it's just that's my mindset on it. But sometimes you might be practicing some dark tech. Sometimes that pays off, and I just think that unfortunately that game it didn't. I
Yeah.
was
Like how
definitely
hype
thinking,
how hype would it have been if that Fiddlesticks like hard carried that game?
yeah, no, but there was a proto rocket belt on Souls on Mordekaiser, and that was the dark tech that
That
Souls
was the
must have
real
been.
dark tech.
Yeah, Souls must have been practicing that on a whole different account or something because I don't remember ever seeing that. All right, well, we're gonna be moving on to game 2. So let's see. And honestly, MVP thought they were top dog by missing a ban too. So, um,
Yeah,
you
let's
know,
wonder. You gotta look back and wonder if that mattered.
yeah, that could have been a Mordekaiser ban or something. You never know.
The Flash Proto to get Jinx look personal.
You know, Souls is grinning ear
Oh,
to
from
ear.
ear to ear, man, ear to ear, laughing his ass off.
Oh yeah, Souls. Souls probably saved his flash the entire game just to make sure he could do that when he had his protocol ready to go. I'm telling you, that's probably what happened.
Had to
Souls
apply
is
some mental damage. I will be right back, gentlemen. Give me like a minute or two. You guys can go on without me. I will literally be right back.
all right.
Uh,
So we got a Casante ban and a Sivir ban going in so far. So I like the name change. Caster Solid and plus W plus MVP plus friends. I like it.
had to have a
All
little
right.
fun with it.
Oh yeah, I don't blame you. All right, we got a Mel ban as well, and trust me, of all players, I am a Mel fanatic, but man, I don't like playing against her. So if I can't get her, I'm banning her. So I don't blame them for that.
Yeah.
She's very toxic to play against for certain champions. So um, it's she's either first pick or first ban. Renekton, that's definitely a ban that I'm actually happy to see because Souls does play a lot of Renekton. So it looks like they're really targeting Souls right now. They don't want to see him on any of the champions that he normally plays.
I think one-handed was just kind of like, yo, let's have some fun, fiddle it up, and then he looks at the other team like, wait, we're taking this serious? Ah, shit. All right.
Yeah, let me go put my big boy pants
Uh,
on. Let's see what we can do here.
yeah.
Oh, it looks like I would love for them to see a first pick gangplank here for Souls. That's what I would like to see. Let's see if they do it.
Duffy with the what the hell. I think there was a Vayne jungle game somewhere in here he was wanting to play.
Oh, okay. All right, so we look like we're getting Zion. I believe the ADC for Caster Solid is a big Zaya player. Yeah, Big Bird. He's a big Zaya player. So they first picking Zaya and get him on that. Or I should say they. I don't know. I don't know their orientation. So let's go with they then. All right, we got the Moo. I know Squeezy PJ was just talking about he'd like to see some Moo. I think that's a traditional comp and team play, or traditional champion and team play. So it is nice to see a Moo get picked up. And I do know that Sonic does play some Moo.
Yeah, I think the Amumu's a really nice touch. Can fit in a lot of different comps.
Oh,
So,
I don't think you can really ever go wrong with a Moo. Moo
yeah.
peels very well and also engages very well. And honestly, he's a pretty big nuisance. The only downside is it's he's susceptible to counter jungling by a strong or really good jungler.
So, who was the MVP that game?
Oh, it's definitely Souls, no doubt.
Definitely. I think it's definitely.
I think
Flash
Souls,
Proto Belt Jinx. He just gets it off that.
Oh,
Yeah.
just off that. I mean, that's replay eligible. Let's throw this in a highlight film right there.
Oh, but it looks like Cyanitic and Vader pulling off the little shoes here. I knew it. I knew the moment Misfortune got locked in, there was going to be a bard.
Are we going to see the gangplank though? I'm really upset that they're not just picking the gangplank and putting Souls on that. I'm really not. I'm really not seeing. I'm not happy with that. Let's see if they definitely get before Band pops up. And we got a Morgana. What? Oh, that's probably a Morgana mid from Zelda. I'm cool with that. She did just get a buff for her W damage, so help her clear a little bit better. So it's gonna be nice to see her mid. That's probably where she's gonna be.
I just love Morgana.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, getting hit by a Morgana Q's is basically the most toxic thing you can do in this entire game. So yeah.
The question is this Morgana jungle or mid?
I'm thinking it's probably mid, to be honest.
Yeah, I also
mid.
think it's going to be Morgana mid. I think the Bard is definitely a Penn's pick.
I think Morgana is definitely she's not great in mid lane, but she does well enough and she does bring a lot to the team. And when Morgana has money, she can be pretty impressive. So I think seeing her in mid is definitely what I'd like to see there. And honestly, Morgana with Black Shield to protect Xayah between Xayah's ult and Black Shield is really going to help Xayah stay alive against Amumu and Leona. So
I mean, you got the Bard ult on top of that, so you can keep the Xayah alive for days.
Yep, that's definitely what I like to see.
Until they miscommunicate, because Pens never plays
until
Bard,
they throw the R.
and Xayah ults the Bard ult.
Oh yeah, that's definitely happens. Alright, so we're not going to see Souls on Gangplank. I'm a little disappointed. The whole reason I decided to cast is so I can cast Souls on Gangplank, but we'll see if I can get that Gangplank.
It'll come out in game 3. It'll come out in game 3. I think he'll be on the Master Yi in game 3 personally, but we'll see.
Oh man, let's just... That might actually be worth casting as well as seeing Souls on Master Yi, because for some reason, that man loves Master Yi top.
Yeah, he loves Master Yi. He loves going like 0-9 on Master Yi top.
That's all right. Hey, as long as you're having fun, that's at the end of the day. That's all that matters. We did see the Trundle and Set band there. I
like the Syndra pick here.
Have you liked Syndra? Syndra's good.
Yeah, so this is the kind of stuff that I wanted to see in draft from Red. Like just such an easy, simple to execute composition.
I think game 1 was a fun game. You know, let's just let's get our muscles relaxed and ready to go, and let's turn it on these last 2 games.
Yeah, and let's see. So what do we get? So jungle. So we're still waiting to see a top lane over there.
Poppy can play top too. So
I'm talking about for Red. We're still waiting to see top.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're saving the counter pick for their top laner. One-handed gaming. Trundle's banned. Set's banned.
Gangplank banned. Renekton banned. Cassante banned.
I don't know. You know what?
Mordekaiser's off the table.
Yeah. So
Gragas
if I'm going by my pre-match scouting, I would maybe expect to see maybe like a Dr. Mundo here. Just going by the champion list that I compiled.
I do think they could probably use a Dr. Mundo here. I think Mundo is a very good champion to have for this team. He's very disruptive by just getting in the middle of the enemy team and just kind of doing Mundo things.
Being there, yeah.
Yeah, just being Mundo, right? He's a big, giant bag of meat, and they have to punch through it. Honestly, their team doesn't have a whole lot of punch. I know Poppy does a metric ton of damage to tanks, but there it is. There's the Mundo.
Well called.
I like seeing the Mundo there, so I'm excited to see this. This is going to be a fun little game here. I think Olaf is a good pick here against their team. I mean, Olaf's going to be able to walk through Leona, Mundo, Syndra, and Amumu with his ult and get on top of Misfortune. So I think
the thing that I would say to that, though, is if you look at the red side here, MVP's side, when that Olaf presses R and starts to run at their backline, they have more than enough damage to burst him down.
You're not wrong there.
So
Not until that.
I think that Blues draft here, I think, is actually going to have a hard time into Red's draft. The only thing that I can think that would be a saving grace is if they somehow manage to get a good Poppy alt off on the Mundo. I'm sorry, on the Amumu and Leona before the fight starts.
Or even Bard. Bard will let the Olaf run right through him, right?
Yeah,
Like
they're gonna have to. They have to figure out a way, and they have the tools to do it. They have to figure out a way to isolate the Syndra and the Misfortune.
Yeah, and I think Zyra is going to be really hard to stick on. I mean, even with Amumu and Leona and Syndra, I really think Zyra is going to be honestly a pretty safe bet here between the Morgana E to keep her alive from the CC from Leona, but also just her ults and Bard. I mean, I feel like Zyra is going to be able to do a lot of work in this game.
Yeah,
They are
and
definitely
with
playing to protect
Morgana,
Zyra.
Morgana Bard Zaya, they could opt into a 1-3-1 strategy and just try to pull Red around the map and like not let them group up for a 5v5 team fight. That could be another avenue that they have to kind of dismantle what Red has drafted here.
And honestly, I will also say I know this is probably Poppy Jungle. Yeah, it is Poppy Jungle. If that was honestly, if it was Poppy top, I actually think Poppy versus Mundo is a really rough game for Mundo because with Poppy being able to charge into Mundo, it doesn't push him back, but it breaks his anti CC, so it keeps and allow Poppy to just kind of keep in front of the tower. So like this would have been a great game there, but I know I don't think Souls plays a whole lot of Poppy, but Duffy and support or Duffy and jungle with Poppy is going to be a pretty good game here. So we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, and yeah, I really think Blue's chances in this game really revolve around this Poppy. She needs to be able to. She needs to be able to eject key targets from fights, and she needs to be in the correct position to put up steadfast presence to stop the Amumu engage.
I
Or
actually
the Leona
like this
engage.
Poppy basically living inside of Psionic's jungle because I don't think Amumu can really do much against Poppy. And as long as the team caster solid plus Duffy pay attention to where Poppy is and be able to collapse and help her out whenever she is inside the enemy jungle, I think they're going to be that Amumu on Psionic is going to have a really tough time.
Yeah, that's another avenue that they have to get themselves early is to just exploit the weakness that is Amumu's early game jungling. He is not a skirmisher. He's not a dueler. He's very vulnerable at the early levels in the jungle. So maybe if they can get in there and kind of exploit that, they can.
And Poppy loves being in the jungle. I mean, her
give
slam and
themselves a
her
window.
stun. Yeah. So we'll see how this goes. I do like both comps. I think they are both well. I feel like they're thought out. Maybe they're not, but I feel like they are. At least looking at what they picked. And I think this is going to be a much cleaner and much better game as far as the composition of the teams. So hopefully we'll be able to
20 kills by 10 minutes.
Hey, this is Emerald and lower, so that is definitely 100% the case. And the game might still go on for 60 minutes, so that is possible as well. So we will definitely see.
The thing for me is there's just there's no real late game insurance coming out here. Like the Zaya's okay, but she really loves people walking into her, and what's walking into her is pretty freaking deadly in the sense of Leona, Mundo, Mumu here.
Yeah,
so,
the only late game scaling in this game really is Mundo.
Syndra as well.
Syndra.
Yes. Yeah.
So, and also Olaf doesn't really get the most amount of resistances. So if he just walks in, like tries to run at it, they can burst him down quite quickly.
That's PJ was saying that. I mean,
Yeah.
So it's going to have, I think, between Bard and Morgana. I think I truly would like to see is Souls Olaf basically coming from the side or in the middle of a team fight. He definitely should not be there.
I want Souls Olaf to just live in the side lane the entire game. I don't think that opting into a 5v5 front-to-back team fight is in Caster Salad's best interest here.
We'll see how this game plays out. I mean, they have Team MVP has a ton of engage and also has some good disengage between Leona and Syndra. So and Morgana has and Bard both, if they can land their abilities, can definitely get some good picks off. So this is gonna be an interesting game, kind of going into it. I think that early game is gonna really determine how the mid game goes for a lot of these for Caster Solid. Like I said, I think Poppy would be doing the right thing is living inside of Sonic's jungle. I think that's
Yep.
going to be the biggest piece there.
Yeah, on the one side you've got a team that wants to pull you apart and pick off the stragglers, and the other side we got a team that they want to get to objectives first. They want to force the issue. They want the big 5v5 team fights. And so it's going to be up to who executes cleaner and who gets to play their game.
I think the mid lane is going to be kind of rough on Morgana. I think Syndra is a great pusher, and Morgana is not bad under tower. But I don't, as long as the Syndra pays attention, I don't think the Morgana should really ever be able to get any kind of.
I think Morgana Syndra is I would think that that's a pretty handshake lane.
Yeah, I definitely agree there. Morgana can push, but at the same time, she doesn't really want to because what is she going to be able to do after that, right? She lands a Q and then does some damage, but I guess it all depends on how it goes. All right, we are in game 2. So
13, 14, 15.
I'm a little below. I'm at 12 right now, 13, 14.
19, 20, 21. I think we're
I'm
all
at
pretty
21,
close.
22, 23.
Yeah.
All right, it looks like we are going to be seeing some action out of Team Caster Solid.
But the Zaya is so far behind here.
That's all right. That's all right. Looks like they're going to go the long way. Looks like they're going to be if they're going to go around the corner and just if this Morgana.
Oh, they're going to surprise him here.
Yep. If they throw a Q in, it's going to be really bad. Here it comes. This isn't good for them. There's the Q on the route.
Don't flash. Don't flash.
No, just let it
Who's
go.
going to flash?
Yeah.
He's glad he died there because if he would have flashed, he still would have died and also would have used his flash.
He needed to flash as soon as he saw him, basically.
Yeah, way earlier or just not at all. So.
All right, so that goes 1 kill over. Who picked that up, actually?
That was on the
Looked like
Morgana.
So Morgana it's buying boots, and I think that's a great buy against Syndra. Allows the Syndra to be able to miss some lure poke. All right, looks like Team MVP does know that Poppy is starting on bot side, so they know they're going to be kind of safe down the bot side unless Poppy does an early gank. And Sonic is going to walk. What's Sonic going to do there?
This is classic Pens, by the way. This middle bush cheese, he loves to this.
Yep.
Just nice little damage just to show who's boss. I think that's what Penn did. Did a little emote there too. I think that was kind of disrespectful, but that's all right.
That is also another
I want to
Pence
see
thing.
more disrespectful.
All right, here we go.
Ooh, nice double up, but the Guardian stops most of it.
And top lane's gonna be pretty handshaked, I think, for at least until like level 2 or 3.
Yeah, if I was either one of these junglers, I would definitely be heavily prioritizing bot.
I think Rhaegar needs to stay a little healthy until level 2. I think they have a great level 2 opportunity here. But they just need to stay healthy and be able to prioritize level 2. There it goes.
Oh, the Zenith Blade misses.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Looks like there's gonna be a lot of action.
Poppy might be looking for a 3-camp clear into bot here.
Yeah, it looks like what she's doing. She picked up her red. She's going. Looks like Duffy's going in. There's no vision. Vader's
they're
not
screwed.
good spot. This is not good. This is not good. They're gonna go right on Vader. Auto attack.
Oh,
There's the stamp.
Yeah, they're stunned into the wall.
There's the root.
Flash.
And
All right, so if I'm Poppy here, I'm recalling and I'm going to my top camps to clear down towards bottom and regank.
well, honestly, what Poppy should do right now is this is there's the vision there. There's the root. There's the auto attack.
Oh no, he didn't know. He didn't know.
That's alright. Penn still has flash. Penn's still be able to walk out there, so Penn's not going to be there too much trouble. There's a nice stun on Leona. Huge damage there, but picking up a lot of damage here, so I'm not a big fan of how this played out.
And meanwhile, Amumu is just trying to get to level 6.
Yeah, Ben was trying to get his camps.
Oh, he's cutting over. He knows that Poppy is on the bottom side here, so he's going to try and look at the top side jungle camp.
He really should go straight for the blue right now, but he doesn't know.
He's waiting too long. He
yeah.
should have skipped the crab, gone to the blue, gotten the blue, and then gotten the crab on the way out.
Yeah, because I mean, it all depends on what Duffy thinks here. Is Duffy thinking to go to his blue first, or is he going to go to Wolves? So we'll see how this goes right now. It looks like
now they've met each other. Amumu has to bail.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to fight I wouldn't want to fight Duffy right here either. Duffy went back and bought already.
Yeah,
Has a
he's
long
got
sword, and this isn't good. Oh, and
No,
gets stood
he's
off the
opting
wall.
into
But
this
this
fight.
this isn't good. Well, Cinder's there to help him out and to bail him out. and he's dead. That is unfortunate. That dark binding from Morgana from Zelda guy was able to help secure that kill. So now Morgana has 2 kills on his Syndra, and his CS is honestly pretty even with how the waves are right now. This isn't
It's dead
looking good
even.
for
Wow.
Christmas
Yeah.
Music. Yep.
Yep.
Top lane, we're looking at Souls and Gaming. We got Olaf, who really can't do much to Mundo really at all. And Mundo just doing what Mundo thinks, right? He's throwing
Yeah, and
full money.
if you look at the state of the jungle camps here, like Amumu's jungle is just completely scuffed right now. He's got camps kind of here, there, and everywhere, and no real like logical path. Whereas Poppy just gets to clear all of her camps straight down to bottom where there's no flash.
Exactly, I agree with that. Oh, and Christmas Music dodges the Q with a flash, and Zelda's just putting some hurt on him with that 2-kill lead, and those boots early is really helping him against Christmas Music. And Christmas Music had to walk really far back for a recall, so this is going to be a really late recall into probably a teleport lead, I guess.
I would think that she'll burn the teleport here, yeah.
All right, looks like One-Handed Gaming Souls are fighting. Looks like Souls is not.
Yeah, so they killed each other.
Oh no! That was actually kind of cool.
It was a draw. We'll call it a draw. That's the play of the game right there. Oh, Amumu. He didn't. I think it was 2 ships passing in the night there.
And this was and what skin is that? That's Broloff, right? And Corporate Mundo. Mundo just wanted to get a beer. That's all he wanted after work. That's all he wanted. Some groggy ice. I think.
Groggy ice, yeah.
Yeah, groggy ice. He just wanted a can, and Olaf said no, you don't get one. Oh, it looks like Duffy's going to be going in the jungle, which we kind of thought, and then kind of bails out after he sees kind of nothing really opportunity there. Looks like Duffy's just kind of acting like
this
he's
isn't
gonna
a
get
weird
dragged in.
Drake start.
It was kind of an act like, right? Like, I'm going to walk in here and look at it, but then they all decided to walk in the Vision Ward anyways for it. So here we go. I think honestly,
Morgana's got first move here.
Yeah, I really think Zelda needs to come down like now. Otherwise, this is going to be very risky for them. It looks like Pen's getting collapsed on because I think Zelda guy was a little late to the party. Bard gets out.
The steadfast presence stops it.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Here it is. This isn't good. And Sonic is going to go down here.
Oh, Vader is looking, but he doesn't know that Bard's there.
Oh. Big Bird's out of mana, but he does pick up a kill. Rhaegar was trying to save Vader.
Christmas Music picks up the kill! Come on, Pens. Come on, Pens.
Oh, Pen's pinned out. Oh,
Yeah.
Here it goes. He has vision and picks up the kill there.
Yep, and nobody gets the Drake.
Yeah, that was kind of a scuffed Drake Stark. I agree with you there, BJ. I think they really should have got a little bit more a little control there. I think Zelda came in way too late for that fight and forced Pins out.
Yeah, with Morgana having the first move out of mid, it was really risky to start it up. They didn't have the setup. They didn't have vision control. It was kind of a coin flip, iffy Drake.
Oh, and look at this. We got Souls going into the enemy jungle and clearing out some camps because he's got the push on Mundo up there with One-Hand Gaming. I think One-Hand Gaming needs to put both hands on start gaming and keeping Mundo out of the jungle, or keeping Olaf out of his allies jungle.
So this is a little bit better of a setup for Red if they chose to go for Drake here.
I mean, Big Bird has 2 levels on bot lane right now. This is pretty scary for Vader and Rhaegar. I mean, can be a lot of burst that comes out of Xayah really quickly.
Yeah,
and Pens leaves 2 coffees for Xayah, for Xayah to be able to stay pretty healthy and goes and leaves. Kind of see what he can do on here. Go pick up some beats.
Vader and Rhaegar need to try to get the shove in this lane so they can move. Oh, this is bad.
Rhaegar tries.
There's still no
level 6 on Vader.
Morgana's on their jungler. Yep. And that's the Amumu ult down, which I would say more or less.
Oh, nice flash there. Oh, it goes back in. No. Here we go. And Zelda guy is going to get taken out by the shield from Rhaegar. That was really unfortunate. Vader could have really used that kill.
Yeah, without the Amumu ult, with everybody pretty chunked, I think it's just going back. We're
Oh
just
no,
going
here,
back to the
this
lanes
isn't
here.
good.
Oh,
They're gonna beat
well.
up. Yeah, this is not good. And here comes the ult from Big Bird, and
Okay, Zaya ult is now also down.
if he could have got that ult off before the ult from Christmas Music, I think he'd be way better shot, but I think he was a little late on it.
Oh no.
All right, Pens is just going to push out Vader. Vader's going to try to get out, but it looks like Pens is saying, no, you don't get to go home. I'm going to send you home. All right, one-handed gaming comes mid, and I'm not really liking this. This gives Soul basically free reign up here, and he's just taking advantage of this right now. This is not good.
Souls is just eating good top lane.
Yeah, and you
Mumu
don't
is
want
down here.
Olaf. Olaf's
Well, they're trying too hard to force on this Drake. And the result is that Amumu is now at a 10 CS disadvantage, a level down, because he's not farming his camps, because they keep trying to posture around this Drake that they don't have any prio for. Like, they're 20 CS down in the bot lane. They need to just give up this Drake. It's really costing them. They've just invested way too much in it.
All right, looks like they swapped. Looks like Christmas went top. It's going against Olaf, and I think that is going to be really, really toxic for Christmas Music if they push a little too far. Oh no.
Yeah, does Olaf have Ghost? Yeah, if Olaf has Ghost, it's like Christmas Music cannot be this far up in this lane.
No. And Zelda gets taken out by one-handed gaming. Just presses R and walks to him.
Doing Mundo stuff.
Yeah, I mean Morgana can't really do much against a Morgana. I mean, if he has his passive up, he breaks the Q, and Morgana. What can Morgana do at that point?
Press R and hope she doesn't die before her ult goes off.
Yeah, that's basically all you can do. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I'm telling you, this Pins is kind of all over the map, and he's making it really tough for on Vader to be able to really make anything happen, and Rhaegar is kind of getting bullied as well. So Pins walking back up to clear vision. Here it is. Yeah, we were just talking about this, the ghosts and Christmas Future just says you can have me. I'm not even gonna try.
Yep.
I mean, we talked about that. That's what's gonna happen. And there's the poppy from the sidewall, and it looks like Morgana might get taken out here. And there's a good
Bard
stun.
ult.
That was and Bardol. Yeah, that takes care of it. Duffy's gonna walk around the other side and slam right into the wall. And Zaya just gets free plates. This is not looking good.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, honestly, I would be, if I'm red side, I would say send the duo lane mid and just set up your side lanes because it's not working. Like, this matchup is not working.
Yeah, it looks like Souls gave his life up for first tower, which I think might have probably been worth it. It gets him that much closer. I think actually they do pick up upgraded boots.
Using the ult just to clear the wave. They're under so much pressure on this bottom lane.
Morgana's going up there to cover top lane, making sure that Syndra doesn't get any plates, and looks like bot is going back, and yeah, kind of a reset there. Olaf's going mid against.
And Mundo with Demolish is just going to tear through these towers.
Yep. Here we go. Here's Soul
I want to
going
see.
in.
I want to see a Mumu hanging around in this Mundo's pocket, man. That's his best avenue
Skull's,
into this game.
Skull's gonna be able to pick up this Morgana. This Mundo misses his last axe and doesn't be able to continue on. All right, looks like they're gonna be collapsed on bot line, but they don't know that Mumu's gonna be down here too. This could be risky for Team Caster Solid. Here we
All right,
go.
here comes Chris. Sad Money is in. They didn't get the Poppy with the ultimate, so she's just kind of wreaking havoc here. Oh, Vader takes a full Maya ult.
Oh, that was brutal. Yeah, Vader 7 using his ulti to clear the wave earlier allowed him not have it for that team fight, and I think that might have cost him that team fight.
All right. Syndra has free reign to get a plate or two here. There shouldn't be anybody near her anytime soon. She should know that too.
Yep, Syndra has 2 of her abilities upgraded, so she's trying to get as much as she can. Rhaegar going in, Vader 7 gets ulted by Pens. Pens is staying alive, and Duffy's there to keep him alive. Oh no, Vader, this is risky.
Steadfast presence.
This Poppy's doing work against his team. I mean, that was a great pick for them. And Zaya picks up the kill at top lane against Christmas. Music, man.
Yeah, I want to see this Amumu pairing up with this Mundo. That's their best shot in this game. This Mundo is just plowing down towers.
I mean, that's what Mundo does, right? If you don't respect him, he can push.
Yeah, what Red Side needs to do here with the disadvantage that they're at right now is they need to start overloading lanes.
All right,
They need to
Big
get the
Bird's-
standing gold.
Big Burley's might get a pick right here. He's gonna probably flash over the wall. What's he gonna do? There's a good hook. Oh no, this isn't good. Yeah,
She's going to do the feather pull here in just a second.
She already
I
pulled
don't
it.
mind that going over to Mundo. I think Mundo is kind of their win con right now.
I agree with that. I think that's a great way to look at it. Mundo's just building more health. Looks like it looks like he's building towards a heart steal now with the 2 ruby crystals, which is probably what Mundo needs right now because I think like you said, their win cons coming to Mundo. They need Mundo to get as big as possible and just be a nuisance in the side lane, and then the rest of the team needs to keep the base alive. All right, looks like Vader 7 is going the lethality route. He has built a hubris and has already had a serrated Dirk. No upgraded boots yet. And we got Leona. It's basic traditional Leona build there with Locket of Iron Solari. Yep, it looks like Mono just built his Heart Steel, so now he is going to be a little bit more, not too much more damage early. Once his Heart Steel starts getting more stacks and become more aggressive, it's going to be a pretty problem here. So we can see how it goes. It looks like Team Cast Curse is going to pick up the Herald basically for free, not really much.
I like what Red is doing here, posturing around the Drake on the bottom side here, trying to get that control of that side of the river. Poppy all comes out. It blasted Vader 7 away. They don't have an 80 carry for this fight.
Yeah, Vader 7 was basically out of mana anyway, so all she had was auto attacks. This isn't good, and looks like Sold on Olaf is just going to clear through him.
Oh, the Banish Toss misses. Curse of the Sad Mummy is for nothing.
And Olaf is still there, and looks like, yeah, there. All right, so Vader 7 does have ult, so Fian, nope, and gets picked up. They need to stop picking these fights, let Mundo sit in the side lane. I think that's going to be what they need to do. They need to just play defensive around these towers. And, you know, I know they have a Mumu, and Mumu is a go button, and same with Leona, but I think they just need to play a little passive and keep Mundo in the side lane. But we're going into Team Cast Curse grabbing their second dragon with no contested from Team MVP. Penn's running around getting his beeps and collecting bushes and yeah,
just dropping wards all over the place too.
All right, we got Zaya mid.
We need to see some more sweepers out of Red side here. There's still a bunch of people hanging around with yellow trinkets.
Yeah, I definitely see blue trinkets and sweepers will find what they need, and you will have as much vision as quickly as possible. Yeah, vision score is pretty similar between the two teams. Now, Poppy does have Herald. I wonder what they're going to save it for. See maybe a push mid and to get into the mid inhib turret, or we'll see what happens here.
Well, I don't think you can see in the spectator client what the timers are for like when Rift Herald is coming up. Or I'm sorry, Herald is what you were
yes,
talking about,
you
so.
can.
Oh, where?
Bottom left, the interface visibility, the eyeball. You can then pull up the objective timers.
Oh, yep, yeah.
Very nice.
Yep.
All right, that's good. Today I learned.
I've gotten to learn the spectator side quite well.
I rarely use it, so.
I really did too.
Oh, Salt versus One-Handed Gaming. Looks like Duffy's there to help out as well. This is that, just like I said. That
Now, okay, so Red needs to go for this bottom turret right now.
looks like
They need to send
but
one or two people to defend top, and they need
but-
to send somebody to hard push bottom.
There's Zelda. Oh, there's a great black shield, but still gets stunned because of how Sidra's abilities work. If you guys don't know, the stun doesn't happen until the ball passes through you. And so she was able to break her spell shield before that ball actually hit from her E, and that still got the stun off. Gets enough stun there. Great for Christmas. Good trade. Does and dodges the dark binding. Goes in and almost picks up Zelda guy, but does probably force Zelda guy out, which allowed them to be able to get the tower. We'll see how this plays out. Pen's running around the jungle like a madman, just collecting as much objective things as he can pick up as possible.
Wow, that was an interaction.
Pens runs and heals and flashes, so Pens gets out, but does burn everything to do. Great stun and almost picks up Zelda guy again. Christmas Music really wants to get Zelda guy. He's feeling bad about dying early, so Christmas Music gets on the board. Let's see where Christmas Music's sitting at with his stacks right now.
Oh, I don't think he gets out. I don't think he's going to get out of here. No, they're all collapsing on him now.
Oh no, there's Pens. Pens missing the E, but Christmas Music gets stunned and taken out.
All right, so I want to see Mundo hard push for this top turret. Wherever blue is, red needs to be pushing on the other side of the map.
I agree. I mean, this Pens is all over the map as Bard, and that's what Bard does. He's just running around, pick up little fire stones on the ground and flowers and put wards out. I mean, he's being a nuisance to...
All right, they will at least get the top tower here for Mundo. They're going to lose the Otacon. I don't think they should go down there and try to contest that at all.
I don't really like this out of Zelda guy. I know Morgana, like Mundo, if he would have just ulted there and chased down Zelda guy, I think he might have picked him up.
He probably still can. Yeah, here comes the ghost right here.
Oh, he missed it. He misses the cleaver though. That's not good.
That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Does he get hit? Oh, he was outside of tower range. Pens just walks up, clears more rewards. I mean, I know you talk about...
So Mundo's Warmogs just kicked in, so he's going to refill all his health and be able to just go do this again.
He just got hit again. He got hit by the Luden, so got kicked out again. Oh, here comes an ult, and I think this is where Zelda guy is going. Oh, misses a cleaver, but I don't think it would matter with the black shield there anyways.
Somebody's teleporting top.
And that is going to...
We're calling souls over because Mundo's just too big of a problem. So now red side needs to push this bottom turret.
And it looks like they're chasing kills mid, though, unfortunately. And looks like Mundo gets taken out, and the kill goes to Duffy. Duffy's becoming a big problem, moving around the map. I mean, I will tell you, Team Macaster solid. They have a lot of movement speed to move around this map. And between Bard and Poppy, they're able to clear around the map pretty quickly. And Team MVPs is playing. They're playing on their back foot again. They're playing defensive. All right, pretty low in the action here. It looks like, both teams have went back and fought or respawned. No objectives on the board to grab except Dragon did just spawn. This should be a free Dragon.
They're there. They can rush this down. They need to just make the call here because they know Morgana was just top.
Yeah, now they gave it a little bit too much time. Maybe they're just trying to, this is huge.
They're trying to death push. They missed the bandage toss. I don't think it matters.
And they got it. That's huge. That's really good. Pens has been a nuisance for him and gets rid of the ult from Pens. So this should be a free Dragon. Now Mundo's not there.
Maybe not free, but easier for sure.
Mundo does have TP. If Mundo ults in on that ward behind, this would be a really good play for them.
They got a split call here.
I think Sonic just needs to stay on the Dragon.
Okay, they got the Dragon. That's good. That buys them time in the game. Oh,
that's not a good.
First the sad bullet time.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate.
Doesn't hit
There's Mundo.
Basically anybody.
Mundo's chasing down. Gets dodged over. Duffy goes for the Sonic. This is a really good blast cone there.
Yeah, they had the right idea there with the engage with the Curse of the Sad Mummy and the bullet time, but unfortunately, they didn't have any sort of protection in place for the Misfortune, and she was just standing out in the open, and as immediately as she started channeling it, the Olaf just charged her. Mundo's immune to a CC. He is not immune to 15 CCs.
Yeah, I agree with that. If, between Dark Binding and Morgana's ult, which I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head right now. What's that called? Soul Shackles, that's what it is.
Yeah, Soul Shackles, yeah.
All right, so it looks like we're going back in. Souls is pushing top. Duffy is recalling back, but kind of protecting Souls just in case anything happens. If this Amumu gets spotted before Duffy goes back, doesn't look like he does.
I
And
I do like the lane assignments here. I like sending Syndra bottom because she has her TP up. She can join the fight whenever. They just need to get some vision pushed up a little bit further so that they can see where blue is rotating to and what they're trying to do. Because the Syndra is playing so scared. She doesn't want to approach the minion waves if she doesn't have full information,
I'm actually
which is smart.
curious. I'm curious on the buy for Syndra. That shows Syndra spent 800 gold on Oblivion Orb, and I feel like the team Caster Solid doesn't have a whole lot of healing. I mean, they have, they have Bard's coffee cups and
They have
Olaf lifesteal, but
Olaf's. Olaf does a lot of self healing. Morgana does a lot of self healing.
I feel like that was 800 gold that you could have probably spent a little bit differently right now. I think. But we'll see
Yeah,
how-
and I also would point out that the Syndra is still sitting on an empty Dark Seal.
Yeah, I definitely hate seeing Dark Seal bought when you are unfortunately not having a great game so far. But we'll see how it pans out. All it takes is a couple kills, and that Dark Seal is fully charged and it's back online. So it'll be nice to be able to see if that happens.
Yeah, I mean, as much as it can be a win more button, it can also be a clawback button. So if he can get some stacks on that, maybe it'll make the difference.
All right, looks like Duffy's going running around doing poppy things, and he's going to take out Rhaegar. Oh, no, looks like they bounce out. Oh, Poppy ults, gets to the Rhaegar, and the Bard gets taken out. And here comes the Sad Mummy prop. Oh, no, no Sad Mummy coming out. All right, no one gets taken out there, but Olaf does just get to kind of be in front of the wave and making sure that it gets where it needs to go.
Oh, he might be able to force his ult out here. There's his ult. He's just gonna fight back.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing he can do. I mean, this is what Sonic doesn't want to fight is Olaf in melee range with him. Means he has his ult the entire time. And there's nothing they can do about this. This Olaf, no, he's still keeping it. The whole time he gets to keep punching people, he's going to have it the entire time. And this is really hard for this team. They just keep, the souls just keep walking through.
Yeah, they're so
the whole
heavily
time.
reliant on their CC, and
Yeah.
Olaf just doesn't care.
Yeah, they needed to disengage. I think it's like 3 seconds of not fighting. Olaf loses his ult. 2.5 seconds, I believe, is what it is. Oh, for 3 seconds, yeah, and it can be extended by 2.5 seconds as long as he keeps hitting people with his E or his attack. So, yeah, they just need to disengage for a couple seconds so it falls off. All right, looks like Team Cascaros is going to pick up the Baron basically for free. It doesn't look like Team MVP was able to do anything about that. All right, that's Squeezy. What are you thinking of this game so far?
It's looking pretty rough for Red. They have the tools to make something happen. They just need to play these team fights cleaner. There's been some engages with no follow up. There's been times where people are getting picked off. They just need to clean it up a little bit. They have the tools. If they can stall this out, and get a clean engage from Amumu into the bullet time. And have still the tools left over to handle the Olaf when he starts charging at your backline, they could probably make something happen. But the key is really going to be keeping the backline protected.
Yeah, we talked about it during draft. If Olaf, if he ults and runs through, you should be able to blow him up. But the problem is he's kind of big now, so it's hard for them to do that. And there's a 10k gold lead difference between both teams. So, this is a great ult for Misfortune, but Misfortune was not able to get anything on Pens. Pens able to just run away like Bard does. Looks like Sonic also risking his bad mummy. Duffy goes in. Pens is still back there, just throwing out meats. Morgana's trying to get a big stun off, or that was Leon trying to get a big stun off, and gets taken out as well.
Yeah, and they had no front line for that fight because Mundo is stuck babysitting this Olaf.
Yeah, I mean they can't. I mean, who else can fight Olaf? I mean, Olaf press ghosts and runs at you. The whole team is they don't have any bruisers in the jungle or anything like that, so they can't collapse on Olaf. I think Olaf right now can fight 2 of them by himself, maybe even 3.
Yeah, he has become a problem.
That was really good on Big Bird. He was able to survive the ult from Syndra, but then
It was a fairly decent shutdown for the Mundo. So
I mean,
it's
Mundo's big.
money in a good place.
Mundo's 3 items in. He went damage. He went Titanic. He went all HP basically. He went Titanic
Yeah.
and Heartsteel. He does a lot of damage in these fights, but the problem is, just like you said, he's stuck in the side lanes, and that is probably where you want the Mundo. But you got to be able to You got to be able to maximize other parts of the game. And if the rest of the team is falling because Mundo's in the side lane, the rest of the team is not pulling their weight.
Yeah, and like I think the most value that they're going to be able to get out of the Mundo right now is if everybody on Team MVP stays safe and plays smart, and set this Mundo up for success in the side lanes. Like this bottom tower is still up. That's gold that could be in the pockets of Team MVP that they're just not even looking at. And you know, in this situation where you're this far behind or whatever, you need to look at the map and ask yourself, okay, what is the easiest gold we can get? And I think the answer for them right now is that bottom outer turret. It's the easiest money on the map for them. It puts money in their pocket. It gets them, you know, that gold lead shrinks just ever so slightly, and they need to make multiple plays like that. They need to put vision on their side of the jungle in the red quadrant and the blue quadrant, and they need to hang out and maybe look for picks on rotations. See if the Bard is poking around somewhere he shouldn't be, or something like that. They need to get a snap pick in their jungle. With like 3 or 4 members around to capitalize on it.
I mean, it's hard. I mean, he's basically built as slippery as possible. He's got move really fast boots, Relios. He's got a Trailblazer. He's got the Slay. Like he's wanting to make sure he can get anywhere he needs to on the map. Looks like Sonic got picks in the jungle. He's trying to get out of the way with a bad mummy. Olaf is going in.
Yeah, look at the
Oh no, this isn't good.
blue side jungle. Look at how the control wards from blue side, like red, they had no idea who was in that jungle.
Yeah, it's hard to kind of get in that mindset where everything is losing right now to be able to buy those wards. They want to save your money for items, be able to fight these team fights better. But I agree with you on that sense that I think vision control definitely went to Team Caster Solid. I don't think it's GG just yet. It might be pretty close to it. They just don't have any minions. But Souls is completely full and still has his ultimate. That's definitely GG.
Yeah, this game for sure.
I mean, as much as I think that Olaf did a lot of work, I really think Pens on Bard was really toxic for against.
Oh, I completely agree. I think Pens probably takes the MVP for that one simply because, like you said, he was just everywhere, and the man is just amazing at choking you out of vision.
Yeah, I mean, just look at the assists. I mean, Bard was 5-1 and 19. He had the most assists on across the board and most on his team. He was a part of every team fight, and I think that was a big difference. Hell, I mean, even damage wise, I mean, Pens on support was able to out damage even the Amumu on team MVP. So I think this is a definitely a game where it was definitely a support difference, just in a sense of I think Pens was able to move around the map and really control vision and help out the rest of his team to be successful. You know, and I think that team MVP, I mean, they just kind of fell apart. And you know, you wanted to have Mundo in a side lane because he was your strongest character, but you also need him in a team fight to be able to help disengage and be a part of it. So it was definitely a tough game for MVP going into the mid and the late game.
What do you think, CLT?
I think, I mean, I echo a lot of what you guys were saying. I felt like Red Side could probably try and play this game a little bit slower overall, but Blue Side noticed that, and Pens kept this game pretty fast paced. So,
Oh yeah, I mean, even in the chat, you know, the movement speed game was on Team Caster Solid. I mean, they were just all over the map, and that is hard to play against.
yep.
All right, so we're going to be going into game 3, and those that are just tuning in, we are doing 3 games total, and this last game is blind pick. So we are not going to know anything that's going on here. It's going to be
Yeah, this is just going to be off the cuff. This is going to be by the seat of our pants as far as draft is concerned. They're just going to pick whatever.
this is kind of the one I'm here for. So
Oh yeah.
this
Hey,
is
CLT, take it, buddy.
this is gonna be fun.
Hey, you main cast. I'll add some Trip Hazard Eeping commentary here.
Nah, we gonna have a little fun here.
All right, I'm expecting either Gangplank or Master Yi off of Souls. If I don't see either one of them, I'm rioting.
Yeah, it's got to be Gangplank or Master Yi for Souls for sure.
Souls has a
And,
couple of random picks. He's played Singed before. He's played some Vel'Koz, some wacky stuff.
Well, I asked him for a favor in this game. We'll see if we'll see if he's gonna oblige my favor that I asked from him. I have a. I only recently started playing support. Before that, I was also a top laner, and I am the definition of a one-trick top laner. And my favorite champion to play top lane is Urgot, and so I asked Souls if he would play Urgot for me. We'll see if he does it.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be a good one.
The blind pick game is worth 3 games. Everyone knows, obviously. This.
All right, let's see
All
what
right.
we get here.
Oh, this is going to be a
This
cluster.
is gonna be a feature.
I see. Oh, we might have the
Oh
Master
god,
Yi
it's just
here.
all coming through so fast.
Zelda hovering the Singed, pins the Pantheon.
Now see, Zelda singed mid. This is something that he's been trying to pull out for a while. He's wanted to play this for a while.
Now, I do know, talking to Vader, that Karthus is what he's picking, so that is definitely probably a Karthus bot lane. That's
Yeah,
what
Karthus
like-
bot lane,
looks like
so
that.
is that might be mid
It's gonna be
lane.
Kaisa mid. Kaisa mid.
Kaisa
mid
mid.
Kaisa
lane,
mid.
Maybe.
Kaisa support.
And here's the Master Yi Souls.
Oh, no, I don't know what the hell is this. What's going on?
What is going on? What is going on?
Wait, who's gonna jungle?
It's Jin Jungle. It's Jin Jungle.
No!
Jin Jungle. Yes, it is. It's Cyanic, and he's playing Jin Jungle. I promise. That's what it is.
What is going on in this
Yep.
game?
Oh man.
Yeah,
Wait, can
Cyanic-
we?
That was his meme. That was his meme pick. Whenever we memed in the team chat in our team Discord, he would always be like, "Yeah, but then I could bust out the Jin Jungle," and we were always like, "No, Cyanic, don't do it."
So there,
So is
There-
this like your Trundle support back in...
Yes,
back
this
in
is
the
exactly like the
Trundle?
Trundle support. Back
I
in,
will say I have quite a few games on Jin mid that Pins can vouch that it's pretty dirty as a mid laner. I don't know what I'm thinking on this Jin Jung.
So
Oh,
the-
wait
the
a
whole
sec.
concept-
Wait, Braum Pantheon bot lane?
Yes, it's Braum.
Hey,
Looks
what
like
about
Braum Pantheon bot.
Rise Jungle?
Rise Oh my lord. Where are we going with this?
So we
All right,
decided
this
to
is going to
play-
be interesting, boys. This is going to be
This is
interesting.
his first
So the whole
time-
concept behind Jin Jungle, if you're not familiar, is just you can literally gank from your jungle with your W and your alt. So he wants to farm until 6. His first clear is pretty weak, but he can do it. And then after that, he's kind of fine, honestly, in the jungle. It's just that first clear that's a little bit rough. And then the whole idea is you hang around a lane until something happens, and then you press W and press R and kill people from off screen.
Well, speaking of killing people for off screen, we have a Kaisa mid that's probably going AP, Karthus bot lane. So like everybody
It'd be interesting for sure.
Yeah, but the problem is everybody on blue side is tanky or healthy enough overall to like survive everything Karthus or Kaisa throws at them. Like,
as the game goes on, those Karthus alts are gonna take Master Yi, Rise, Pantheon. They're gonna take 40-50% of their HP. As the game goes on. We just have to hope that the Karthus is allowed to get that far into the game.
this is gonna be this is gonna be probably the 2 slowest clears we've seen all split. By the way.
Yeah, I am a little bit interested to see what these jungle clears, the jungle pathing looks like for these 2 champions. Rise, especially. I don't know if Rise jungle is a thing.
Well, did you see 2 years ago, leashing? Are we going to see that this game?
Oh,
We're gonna go back
yeah.
to the leashing meta for sure.
Well, I think you leash. Rise has to start blue buff, and I think you leash him so he gets to level 2, and then the EQ has a lot of AoE, so then he can kind of really start to kite around the camps. Jin, I don't fucking know what, like.
His bouncing grenade just absolutely destroys the smaller monsters in the camp. So he's very, very good at things like the chickens and the little krugs and that sort of thing, wolves. He clears all those very, very fast, which kind of makes up for the fact that for things like, Gromp and red buff and blue buff, he's going to be a little bit slower. And it all actually kind of evens out. Like I said, his jungle clear is not. It's better than you would expect. I'm not saying it's good by any means, and I'm not endorsing that anybody go and try this in solo queue. Your team will hate you. But it's fine. It is fine.
I mean, I think it doesn't matter what you play in solo queue, your team's going to hate you. So
Yeah, just play whatever you want.
This is
Mute
accurate.
all.
I think for once, like there's actually some winning logic here in the bot lane, because it's 2 melee champions versus Karthus.
I mean, yes, but Karthus is probably going to have 5 deaths by 10 minutes.
I mean,
Now,
I think you'll be okay with
let's
that.
be nice to Bill here. He'll have
That's playing
He'll have
against
like 4
Karthus.
deaths.
Karthus wants to die. I'm not saying that's necessarily a bad thing. I'm saying literally, I think you're going to see 5 deaths Karthus, but he's going to have some kills.
Yeah. Did he take first strike? Do we know?
No,
He's got Dark Harvest. He's got Dark
Harvest, which is fine too. I think Dark Harvest for a bot laner is better than. I think he went first strike as a jungle. I think as a ADC,
I'm just making my best guess here on this scoreboard until we actually see the lanes.
It's Halo Blades Ignite top laners going at it, by the way.
Both of them are Halo Blades. That's
This is a one-handed special, but something tells me this is going to be like full damage. This is not going to be your typical set game.
What do we got here? Looks like we're looking at an invade. They didn't see it.
But D-Blade on Bird. Oh, this is lethal tempo Bard or Braum.
Very nice. I personally, if you're gonna do something like that, I would actually prefer to see like a Halo Blades Bard or a Braum rather.
Oh, boy. This is a game
That
where you
passive
see
stacked
where
up.
where people have never played League before, and they just picked what they thought would look cool, and this is what you get.
This is what you get.
I'm seeing one trick is definitely a merchant on this Rise jungle here. Is slept on. We'll see. No leashing, by the way, for this Rise.
Yeah, very interesting.
All right, we're about to see an 8-minute clear.
Yeah.
Rise is having the path and block his many auto attacks by just walking around him. Jen is clearing his Raptors, gets level 2, which is going to help him get his red buff.
Oh.
Rise is still,
man.
Rise is still trying to pick up his.
Oh!
Trying to pick it up.
Turn it back. Wait, Bird's got maybe the lethal tempo going? I can't tell. Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's got it. Yeah. So that trade actually going pretty handily in the way of red. A little taunting, a little friendly taunting.
That ain't friendly. That's disrespectful taunting.
No, it's got.
A little friendly taunting. He's got to watch out for this Pantheon.
Now Pantheon's healing up. He's pretty low right now. Oh, there it is. Level
Oh, the
2.
Ignite comes out.
There's a
Oh,
shield.
if Vader could just hit one more Q on him.
Penn's gonna charge
These
up
two
that
are
Q.
just beating the crap out of each other up here.
A fully charged Q right now will kill Vader. Oh, he levels up. He's out of kill range now.
Oh!
Oh, Christmas usually takes a tower shot, unfortunate. Oh, it didn't match.
Oh! Okay.
First blood.
Flash W to get the passive proc off of Kaisa.
Looks like One-Handed is looking to do a proxy farm here, but he thinks better of it.
No, but you can't push Master Yi out of lane. The problem is you also can't push Set out of lane.
Oh!
Oh!
He was stunned. He wanted to get the Q off to dodge the W, but he died. He was stunned for just long enough.
Okay.
Looks like Gavin in bot lane is going to be doing a reset here. I think this is the first time we saw a full reset in bot lane with neither kills, so this is kind of a nice.
Both both junglers got to crab at like 340.
I told you
Yeah. It's a
gonna be a long
long
one.
clear. Who actually gets it? Looks like Rise is actually going to take it.
Yeah. Rise can clear now that he has all his abilities because gets all the resets off his E.
Alright. It looks like Jin is just starting his second clear of his camps. Rise looks like he wants to kind of go to the opposite side here. He's going to double crab the Jin here.
Oh, he misses the Q. That's
Oh,
alright.
man.
We've all done that. Oh, this isn't good for souls right here. Oh no. Ooh.
Oh!
Oh, here comes Rise. Rise goes.
Okay.
Rise gets
Alright,
the
well.
experience.
That's a decision you can make.
Alright. He just said in chat, I think his mouse got disconnected. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know why he did that. That was pretty rough.
Pretty rough. Anyway,
Alright.
so what's going on in the bottom lane here?
Yeah, there's a first kill down there bot, and it looks like
Vader's got the hit here.
His lethal
yeah,
tempo Braum!
Yeah, lethal tempo Braum just beating him in the back of the head with a shield.
yeah.
That's a big wave for Vader to be missing too.
Yeah, and then there's Braum with the chair from downstairs.
Wait, he's got a longsword. Okay, what is this Braum? Oh my lord.
No, he's going.
Oh, this Braum
This
is
is-
going like
Blade
no,
or the...
Kraken Slayer.
It's
No,
Kraken or Blade?
Yeah, Kraken or Blade. I would probably go Kraken Slayer. Their team's pretty squishy. The only person that's not is Set, but Set's, you just don't fight Set. I'm pretty sure it might be a Kraken Slayer.
so.
And it looks like Pantheon
I have
has
to
a
fix my scoreboard here because it only just dawned on me that this is Braum ADC Pantheon.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it was definitely.
Yeah.
I thought that first. As well.
It
Alright.
looks like Singed is coming down here. They're going to try to engage, and they're going to get screwed by Singed here. Yep.
Oh, here it is. They're gonna go right on Soul or on Vader 7. This is the right call. Get him out of the fight. Now they're kind of in a world spot, but if Vader 7 was,
Well,
There's
they
no
traded
minion.
1 for 1, but the unfortunate part is that the one on the red side was the ADC.
all right now Rise is out jungling the Jin. He's up on about 10 CS on him.
That's not a statement I was hoping to hear.
I would like to see this Rise ult from the Shadow. He's only level 5 though.
There's the
Ooh.
Kaisa ult. They forced the Kaisa ult out. I don't think it's going to even matter. Yeah, she's in trouble.
She
Good
might
to
be in a good
Rise,
spot.
for
She might be.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to pause for just like 2 or 3 seconds because I think I'm ahead of you, Dan.
7,
I'm at
58,
6:50.
59, 7
I'm at-
minutes.
Yeah, I'm at 57, 58.
Okay, I'm gonna pause at 7, 10,
All right.
8,
I will pause.
9, 10. Well, fighting's going on. Let me wait till this goes off.
Oh,
Pin
Duffy.
side,
alright. Oh,
Ooh, Zelda almost falls.
well.
This lethal tempo is 4, 1, and 2. Christmas here. Okay, I'm pausing at 7:45. Let me know.
Alright, so folks, after we're done with this game,
7:45,
everybody log in and
46.
get your
47.
Braum ADC rep.
Yep.
All right, I guess I agree. Let's just all start playing Braum ADC.
This is fucking dumb.
Lethal
This is some
tempo.
This is
Everybody
some
take
secret
notes.
dark tech. I've already sent the email to Riot to nerf it.
Should not be allowed.
Oh, here we go. The problem is Brahma's level 6. He still has his ult. There it is. Knock him out and disengage. Now this is where Zelda Guy is going to be in a great spot against Christmas music. This is where Zelda Guy is able to just keep fighting Christmas music. Nothing he can do about it. There it is. And this is how it should be the rest of the time. I don't think there's anything that Christmas music is going to be able to do against Singe now at this point. Singe has level 6, has Swifties.
Yeah, he's got it Swifties.
Got a large rod.
Once he gets a Rylai's, this guy is going to be in big trouble.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be much you can do. He's already down almost 11 CS now. Nice pickup on One Hand Gaming. And just like you were saying, though, from Sonic with the Jin, you can gank from your jungle, but he just wasn't able to do anything with that.
Yeah, they need to pull off of these. These grubs are gone, and they need to just. They need to go down towards Drake.
Press W pulls. Oh, there's no W there. Was able to get out with the Triumph proc.
Yeah, Sonic trying to force a little bit too hard on the grubs. I don't think he really had any right to do so. Those grubs were pretty gone. So Yi probably canceled his recall to meditate there, so he wouldn't die to the Karthus.
But Karthus did pick up some Dark Harvest stacks there.
Yep. Looks like Set is looking for Rise here. One-handed gaming is trying to be disruptive in the jungle over here.
Fortunately, One Hand Gaming has no boots, so this Rise is just going to be able to out-kite, and there's Souls. This is a big punch, but not going to help out much. Oh, good ult over the wall, but not going to help against a ulting tree.
Yeah, this guy's in big trouble. Oh no, Zelda!
They both picked up. Oh no, Big Bird. Big Bird gets
They're nice, very good.
That was good for them. They really needed that. Gave them both some money.
And now they should get a plate here and go straight for the Drake.
I don't know. Vader 7's low with no mana. I think going to
There's
Drake right now
nobody on this side of the map to stop him.
Yeah, there's still no mana though. Pantheon can ult in. Pantheon still has ult.
Yeah.
I know it's a sport Pantheon. I think it's smart just to let them reset and get some mana and then go for Dragon. And I mean, oh no, oh no. Pens didn't have vision in the bush, so he didn't see the recall.
Zelda thinking better of it this time. Got dragged into the tower last time.
Here it is. Zelda's going in. Gonna get a flip into the poison.
Yeah, but every time he does that, Kaisa's able to trade 5 shots back and get her passive proc. So like the trades are ending up kind of even. So as long as Christmas music can continue to make these trades even, it makes it harder and harder for Singe to actually have kill pressure.
Yeah, and Zelda built that needlessly large rod, so he doesn't get an early Rylai's. That's kind of the problem there.
Yeah, see now if Kaisa was able to proc her passive there, she might have actually just killed him.
Yeah, I wonder what the thought process was of building a large rod at Singe. I mean, it keeps you away from your Rylai's really late. I mean, that's kind of a weird buy, I think. I mean, oh, he's going straight Death Cap. It looks like he's building Death Cap first with 2 large rods now.
Yeah, it's an interesting choice. I think in that matchup, especially melee versus ranged, I think the Rylai's would have been a really solid choice.
Oh, and Pike does not get taken out. Barely survives.
Oh, and here's the Jin. And
it's gone.
call.
Boom.
Boom.
Oh, and a pick there too. That was really good.
All right, let's get a plate on Vader. Everybody else go to Drake.
It looks like doesn't look like the plan here. Looks like they are just gonna go ahead and grab the plate. Looks like they're not even actually gonna. Yeah, they will barely get the plate there. Looks like Singe is going for a Jin there. Gets a flip. This isn't good for Vader or for Zelda Guy. I think Zelda Guy's overextended a little bit there. Vader looks like, or Zelda Guy was able to
needed a wall of pain there.
Oh, the Zelda Guy got really greedy there. He was trying to pick up a bunch of kills there, and I think he got a little bit greedy.
That's a flash.
I think.
I see why. Okay, I didn't see Pens and Duffy walking up. That's a good wall. Good wall.
Oh no, here's a, oh, there's a flash, and picks him up with a charged spear throw.
Very
Oh,
good.
Oh, well played.
that was very good, very
Doing
good.
some piking.
Well, we can say, excuse me, that Souls is not going to go 0-9 on. All right, here's Master Yi and Set going toe to toe, and Souls gets taken out with a Falcon Punch.
Yeah, I want to see.
No.
I want to see this Master Yi saving his Q for when Set presses W.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He's like going in with his Q instead of saving it to dodge the big punch.
Yeah. Oh, this is a flash from Zelda guy trying to pick up Souls and an ignite, or not Souls for one-handed gaming, and does pick up the kill. And looks like you were right. It was a Blade of the Ruin King CLT on the Braum.
Yeah, now I would
Looks like
probably
nice.
suspect Ghostblade.
He's probably building Zergreaves next. And that is one dead Christmas music.
It's very, very dead. Worth, he says. And actually, it probably kind of was. Getting that mid turret down is huge for pressuring the map and getting control.
I will say of the two games we watched so far, I think this is MVP's best game so far.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
You know, they are playing well with the team comp that they have, and they're making some plays and getting some stuff done.
Yeah, and honestly, the longer this game goes, honestly, I do think it is better for MVP.
That Pike again barely survives.
Ooh, get that all.
Taken out. No, it's great on Christmas music with her W plus her ultimate there.
Couple more Dark Steel stacks. Or Dark Harvest, rather.
And it looks like One Hand Gaming's going to pick up top tower here, and there's not going to be any contested there.
Oh. Yeah, MVP is starting to make a name for themselves in this game.
Oh, this isn't good for One Hand Gaming.
If Caster doesn't clean it up here pretty soon, they're going to find themselves with their first gold deficit of the series, I think.
Oh, that was
No,
not good
he
on
hit it too
Christmas
early.
music. Yeah, hit it too early. And you don't want E picking up all these kills, and he is. This isn't good. This isn't looking good for MVP with 7 kills on Master Yi. And this is a Titanic Hydra Yi, so he's not going to be completely squishy. So you're going to have to actually put some effort into killing him.
Man, we got to see some control wards coming out from Red here. Otherwise, it's just going to be another game where Pens gets into their jungle and never leaves.
Yeah, Pens has already killed 5 wards to Pike's 3. So Rhaegar definitely needs to be able to get back in a little further in there. Oh, he's gonna go in. Oh, Duffy gets picked up and gets disengaged.
Wall of pain. Disengage.
All right, looks like one-handed game versus Souls again. Let's see who picks this one up.
Yeah, and see now that
Souls-
he's pressed
had to
his
flash
Q,
away.
he has no defense against the W.
Duffy drops a Herald.
It's 1 for 1 so far.
Duffy hopped in the Herald. He's probably gonna ride it straight through. Yep, he's gonna ride it straight through and go for the Sonic. Oh, he wasn't able to do it. Oh no, this isn't good. And he does pick up the kill, but
Here
is he
comes
gonna
the
get away?
assault.
Oh, he does get away, but
Nope.
oh my god, he's trying. He is trying.
Yeah, and with Set pushing in on the top side here, I would say that trade favors MVP. Let's see if Karthus can push up and get this bottom tower while we have a reset coming through.
Oh no, here go. Oh, and he does dodge it. This isn't good. And barely
So
picks
close.
up. I would like to see Souls when he gets engaged on or goes engaged, he presses his W when Set does
W
his,
or Q, either way, he just needs to not take the haymaker straight to the dome.
Well, he dodged it that time. I think he just needs to W the upgraded fist attacks from Set's Q. I think that will
Yeah,
help.
and plated steel caps would also be doing him wonders here. He's still on tier 1 boots. With as close as these fights have been,
Those plated steel caps will help out.
plated steel
I
caps
agree.
would have made all the difference.
I agree with that. All right, looks like this might be the first dragon free that might go to Team MVP.
Are they going to get their first Drake of the series?
Maybe. Let's see what happens. And here we go. Zelda guy is going to be really hard to deal with. Christmas Music did land a very good ability right there.
Yeah, it looks like he's still not going for the Rylai's. It looks like he might be opting into like a Blackfire or a Leandries here next. Or Malignance. Does Malignance build out of Faded Ashes? I don't know if it does or not.
Not.
Okay.
Nope. That is
I'm not the mid lane player here. So.
that's Blackfire or Leandries.
Yeah, that was my initial two guesses. I think Christmas is just screwed here. Yeah, he's trying to TP out. I don't know if that was really ever going to work.
I will say, Karthus does on Vader has 12 stacks of Soul Stealer, so he is getting some juice from that. So as long as he stays alive and continues to gain stacks, it's going to be good for this team. He does have 9 assists. He's got the most assists in the entire game right now.
Yeah, and with the Malignance coming through and the rune choices that he's taken, his ult is going to be fairly low cooldown for what you would expect from a Karthus. Really his entire job in this game is if a fight ever breaks out, he presses R and just gives his entire team an immediate health advantage in the fight. And that health advantage is just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger as this game goes on. And with as close as these fights have been, I think it's going to be a difference maker as this game goes on.
Pens is just soloing the support versus support, and gets taken out. And One-Handed Gaming almost gets killed by Zelda guy. Looks like Zelda guy's going to go in for the finish. He's going to ult.
Yeah, he's going in to finish it off here.
And he does.
Yep.
He does a little surfboard flip.
Oh, he still dies. It's 1 for 1 here. There was no getting out of it. He was screwed.
All right, I think Vader 7 needs to give up this tower. Or
Yeah, he needs to back up. Yeah, he was way too far forward here. Oh no, not with the Magi's.
He does pick up a kill after he dies, so he does get a couple stacks back.
He gets a couple stacks back, which isn't, it's.
I think what he should have done there, instead of running, he should have just, if he was going to if he was going to die anyways, he should have just been on the tower. But all right, looks like Duffy's going in for the kill. Picks it up with Smite. That's disrespectful. I think that does like 5 damage.
That's like killing somebody with a Jarvan flag. It's bloody, man. It's scrappy. Like for every punch that Caster Salad is throwing, for the first time this series, MVP is throwing them right back. So what I kind of want to see here is I want to see Rhaegar heading into this red side jungle here, the enemy red side jungle, and get some vision down. Set up a perimeter here for this Otacon and the Drake, so that they have the best chance of getting it. I haven't really seen a lot of that, like this entire series from red side, from MVP. A lot of coin flip Drakes, coin flip Grubs. Just not a lot of good setup around these objectives. We got a pink ward behind the pit. That's good. But there's still a lot of darkness around this tri-bush area. And they don't have...
Both teams are fighting for vision right now. Looks like Zelda guy's going in. And that's going to take care of the jungle here, and take care of the set. See, that was a good dodge from Souls with the Q. And,
Oh, one-handed gets out!
Oh! Oh, not yet.
Oh
Not yet.
no, he wanted to take the gate out, but as soon as
Didn't get
he
caught.
touched him, he was considered to be in combat and he couldn't take it anymore.
And it looks like they're going to pick up Otacon here. Here comes the ult. This is going to do
Here
a
comes
lot
the
of damage
Garthus
across
ult.
the team.
Not as much as he probably would have liked. We got Pike coming in here. He's got R. Oh, Pike resets.
Oh,
Nope,
here we
he
go.
got instantly killed.
Oh.
Instantly CC'd.
Alright, looks like Soul is going to be picking up this bottom turret. He's just going to walk up there and just cleave it down.
Yeah, this E is going to become a real big problem in the side lane if Set's not able to reliably match
I mean,
him.
at least, this is the longest this game's gone. It's only a 1,000 gold difference between the teams, and this is been pretty impressive. Like, normally at this point, I feel like Team Cast a Curse was up, 5 to 10 grand in gold, and this is probably the closest it's been. So, kudos to Team MVP by keeping this in the game. This is still anyone's game at this point. Vader 7 doing everything he can to protect this tower. Pens, the support is just beating the ADC right now. I guess I should say the Mage DC.
APC.
AP.
Yeah, this bottom outer blue turret has been the MVP of the series. I don't think there's been a single game where this bottom outer blue turret has fallen.
Here we go, another fight between One Hand Gaming and Souls, but I really feel like Souls is just so
Souls
big
is
now.
way ahead now.
Souls he's down on CS, but he just got 6 kills, and
That was 1,000 gold for Cyanic. That was a big shutdown on the Jhin. But the gold lead is growing, and not in the direction that MVP wants it to. And the kill score is growing. It's starting to kind of slip away. They need to get this back under control, and this is one way to do it.
I think Pence thought he was barred there and was able to run around the map, but he's a lot slower.
As well, he'll get a kill. Does he get more?
Oh, can he dodge with the ult? Nope, does not die. So that's
W
a good
comes
sign
in
there.
late. It's just Karthus. He's gonna have to run for the hills here.
And they're gonna give up their third shot and put them on soul point. Master Yi and Souls. Is he gonna pick up? That was a great meditate, but it wasn't enough to keep him alive.
That's a big shutdown on Karthus. You don't want to be giving shutdowns over to Karthus.
No, he's got 16 stacks. Oh, look, he's teabagging. That's what we talked about. He said he was going to do it the first person he had a chance to the souls. He's gonna.
Oh my lord!
And Duffy takes up a kill on One Hand Gaming.
Yeah, it's just blow for blow.
Yeah.
60 kills in 26 minutes.
Oh, you mean 70?
70.
Kills in,
Yeah.
Oh no!
Never do math on stream.
No.
All right, Vader 7. He's doing what he can to keep this this game alive. I think if they can just keep this going, I think Karthus is going to be able to do a lot of damage with his ult. This is Leandri's Malignance. All right, Zelda guys are going. He's going to flip the Karthus. Karthus should not have been there. He overextended and walked in front of his tower. You can't do that against this team.
Oh, but he ended up in the trail and he killed himself.
Oh no!
This is big.
Oh no! It does not pick up.
Oh.
Pens is big. He's got I mean, he does a lot of damage. He's able to keep himself alive. That Eclipse has already blocked 1,100 damage. Master Yi's ulting. He's going in. He's like, you know what, Sonic? You're not going to get away from me, buddy. And he's going to tower dive and everything. He's going to take it out and get rid of.
Yeah, this
Zionic.
E is a big problem. He's 15-5.
Yeah, and they are going to pick up mid tower here. Looks like.
I'm pretty sure from this point. I mean, I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure from this point, Yi can just 1v9 this game.
I actually think they should have finished up that tower. I think they shouldn't have just taken it. But it looks like they might still get it. Oh, they still do barely get the tower. All right, looks like they should turn around on this.
Oh
Missed
yeah,
the ability.
with that down. Go, go, go.
Oh, they see the pike there. Oh, and Pantheon goes in. This is going to be a dead pike. And Pike does
That's
survive
like
with
4
just...
times he's gotten away with 10 HP.
They don't know have any vision. So they don't know where the rest of the team is. That's why they're running. I think it's kind of smart. They don't see where anyone is right now.
Oh, this is a bold choice from Set.
And I don't know why one-handed game was even there.
Why is he even there, Dan?
Yeah, that's what one-handed game was saying right there. He took that gate and it's like, why are they even here? All right, Pantheon's ulting. He's going in to help out Duffy, it looks like. No, he's going after the pike. And looks like they did just clean up. Looks like they finally took that bot turret. It finally got taken out. And it looks like they are grabbing Baron. Pins does pick up a kill on Karthus on Vader 7 there and walks away, like cool guys don't look at explosions. And just sees Karthus throwing bombs out while he's dead. Oh, we're looking
So
at...
what is the answer? What is the answer right here for this Yi that's pushing in top with Baron? Oh, he should not be basing right now.
Yeah. We got in chat. One Trick Susan talked about the movement speed on Rise. I mean, Rise with Phase Rush and getting 2 runes from his skills. I mean, he gets such a massive amount of move speed. It's hard to keep him down. That's Rise's thing. Good Rises can do it. I played Rise times. And I feel like I move like molasses.
One of those champions that only works on the enemy team.
Oh, 100%. That's most champions when I play against them. When I play them, yeah, when I play champions that I think are really good, I play terrible with them, and the enemy team just does some magic stuff with them. And yes, Katarina is one of them. I feel like they throw their daggers out and bounce around. All right, we got a fight here. We got Zelda rushing in, doing whatever Singe does, which is just run as fast as he can at the enemy team. Karthus is going to get a good flip. This might help them disengage, but it does not. He does still pick up the kill on the pike. Master Yi probably doesn't need to be with the team. He needs to be split pushing by himself. They
definitely want to put Master Yi someplace else.
Oh, that was a great flash for one-handed gaming. But he does get picked up. Souls does get away with his ult and going back in, go for another kill. He's going to go for it, and is he going to be able to do this up? Hey, he picks up another kill and dies.
Oh yeah,
oh,
this
man.
Yi is out of control, man.
Out of control Yi. That's Souls' new nickname. Out of control Yi. Why doesn't he do this when we play with him?
Yeah, every time we play with his Yi, he's like 0-9.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's saving it. He's
I hope when Souls listens to this VOD, he's just gonna be like, yeah, guys, it's because you guys are too heavy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Top lane's an island, and but
he's
right now he's
out on us.
Yeah, I think so. Or maybe he's been practicing.
Yeah.
Some games you just you go 0-9. Some games you go 17-6. I don't know.
I don't know how that works, but that's what it is.
All right, we got Duffy there picking up Dragon. This is going to get them Soul, which is...
X-Stack Soul, which is brutal.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Team MVP. All right, they're cleaning up the jungle. They're basically forcing Psionic to not having camps. I mean, if you look at the jungle difference right now, Rise has 270 CS to 176 on Jhin. I mean, Jhin is getting really far behind with the CS. Oh, it looks like Big Bird was stepped out there, and here comes the Karthus ult, which doesn't really do much there besides get a little bit of damage out. Master, you gonna try? Oh, gets shut down.
That's huge. So they need to really set up a perimeter around Baron.
Christmas music doing Christmas music things. Oh. Does get taken out. And Vader 7 is just overextended again. Does get a good flash out, but I don't think that's going to help against the Rise. The Rise is so big right now. He's 15-3 with a bunch of
He's going to round warp in.
Nope. Oh, and then here's the other guy running through. Here comes Rise with his movement speed. We were just talking about that in chat. And is he going to be able to catch him and get him? Oh! And Duffy does hit the kill. All right, looks like they are ulting in. Where's oh no, he was just recalling. That's the recall animation for that skin. All right, looks like Zelda guy's gonna try to pick up this inhib, and it's not looking good. That gold difference now it's pushing up to 10K again, which is where we've been talking about where the game really gets out of hand.
Yeah, and if you're a fan of pro player, you watch pro play. There's a terminology called the flame horizon. It is when you get.
Oh, here we go. Christmas music gonna try to get the Zelda. Is he gonna be able to pick it up? Come on! Oh no, this is not good. Christmas music, bail out, dude, bail out.
Yeah.
Oh no!
What is one of the first things you learn when you play League of Legends? League of Legends Day 1, 101, don't chase Singed.
Oh no, that Zelda guy was just doing
And there it
that.
is in chat. Zelda guy, don't chase the Singed.
Oh no! Because you got the Singe laugh that going on in your head the entire time. It just tilts you. You just wanted to get him so bad.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got Souls sitting
Still
in the
no
bush.
Rylai's. Still no Rylai's on the
I,
Singed.
dude, I don't understand. Maybe he knows something we don't. I feel like he's, you know, maybe he just doesn't need it. He knows that the enemy team's just going to chase it down anyways. Oh, here we go.
You don't need to stick to the enemy team when the enemy team sticks to you.
Oh my gosh, he was Big Bird was able to flash on good. Here comes Souls, and Souls gonna be good dodge, and Souls picks up another kill, and Karth is gonna go down here too as well. Oh, Souls is gonna get out. He does get out. This might be game right here. Oh, and Sonic walks up from the bush and says, "Not today,
Just
Souls."
snipes him.
Gets an extra 25 gold for getting that collector kill. That might be
Yeah,
the
but we
25
gotta
gold he
figure
needs.
out this Singed, man. He's cutting 2 waves right now.
Yeah, that's. I mean, yeah. Oh, here we go. Christmas Hughes is like, number 2. I'm gonna get you this time.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna get you. This time's gonna be different.
oh no, it gets taken out. I think this might be game. Yeah, that 300 CS. I mean, this Rise has the most CS in the entire game. And that's game, boys and girls.
Oh, he wanted the ult, but he couldn't get it. Here comes the Karthus ult. He might actually get a kill here.
No.
Nope. Zelda guy's still just healthy enough.
Well, it's still not game yet, though. They still are in the game here, so it's not
Yeah, the
completely
inhib's
over.
kind of trolling him here.
The inhib's about to respawn, but they did already take down the bot top.
Yeah,
Bot inhib,
yeah.
so
The inhib did respawn, and they just killed it again. So
yeah, that's it.
that's it. That's all she wrote.
Oh, and Zelda flips out of the bush and dies, but are they gonna pick up this kill? And they got it. Oh, disrespected, killing them behind the Nexus. This team just wants more blood. They're like, hey, we can do what we want.
You gotta wait for Souls. He's got to be in the family photo. Can't end the game without Souls.
Well, they gotta get Zelda in there too. They're gonna wait. Oh, looks like they're driving. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Soul's like, I'm just in
Souls
it
is
right
like,
now.
I'm out. This is it. I'm done.
All right.
That's enough screwing around.
All right, chat. If you were here for all 3 games, what do you guys think? And what do you guys think that who this?
Who's the player of the
that's a
series?
3. That game, I'm definitely going to give it. I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm giving it to the Rise Jungle on Duffy.
Man, I don't know. I gotta disagree. I gotta give it to my boy Souls here on the Yi.
I mean, Master and even Zogai and Singe. I think a lot of them played really well. I mean, I know Big Bird on Braum was kind of it feels like a troll pick, but he played really well too. Pens on Pantheon did a lot of work, but I mean that Rise had more CS in jungle than anyone else on the enemy team, and even his own team. I mean, that goes a long way there. He's got me. So that would be my vote there.
All right, CLT closing comments. Are we pulling somebody for interview? Did you have a chance to talk to the players?
I am sending some messages right now to see what I can get.
Alrighty. That was fun. Good cast, Dan. Good job.
Yeah, it was fun. Both these teams were really fun to cast. I mean, they, even though it was a 3-0 series, I think Team MVP had a lot of good plays. That I think that if they could have just capitalized on a couple of different aspects, I think it could have gone a long way. Oh, who'd we end up getting over here?
We got Pens here right now.
Hey, Mr. Pens.
The Pens?
The Pens.
I'm not sure you guys want to interview me after that last game. But, I'll take it.
That's all right, Pens. So you're on here, buddy. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. I'm gonna go into game 2 when you played Bard. What was your mindset going in there, and when you picked Bard, and
I logged in and then I blinked, and the next thing I knew we were in game 3.
Oh, really? Okay, all right. Well, I can tell you our cast on
stuff.
the Bards was you were all over the map, man. And I'll tell you that I think that you held game 2 firmly in your grasp. I think the reason I think your team really were riding on the Bards' back.
Dude, I have never had so much fun just sitting in the enemy doing nothing in my entire life.
Yeah, we've talked before about your vision control and the way you play the vision game. I always have mad respect for you and your vision game. I love playing against
Oh,
it.
thank you.
And I think that in all three of these games, it was pretty apparent that you had the vision game handled a little bit better than your opposition, and I think that was pretty instrumental in your guys' wins. So, do you have any comments or any thoughts on what makes your vision game so successful?
Well, honestly, a huge part of it was just I think we had a lot of priority from the team. I know Jungle came down and unlocked me in pretty much, well, not so much game 3, but in the games 1 and 2, Jungle came down and did a lot of work for me, and that just kind of freed me up to start putting vision on the map. And I find the biggest thing is just keep it, right? Maintain the vision. Like if you ever like are in a spot where you're ahead on the map and you slack for too long and you like all your wards expire, that's when it's hard to keep to take it back, right? But if you have control of the map and you just make sure that you're maintaining that, I know that's like pretty generic advice, but that's honestly the biggest thing in my opinion.
Yeah,
All right,
very
I like
good.
it. All right, looks like we got
Okay.
Zelda guy too as well. So the mid laner for team Caster Solid. I actually liked the Singe pick. I think it was a little rough for you early game. That's at least my thoughts as casting it and seeing the game as a whole. But at the end, you did what Singe does, which is troll the entire game and make it almost impossible to do anything. So give us some feedback on what you thought going into that game.
Look, singed mid, singed top, it's the same thing. Survive lane, play the game.
Okay.
And that's what I tried to do.
Yeah, we the whole that very when you made the comment, don't chase the Singe. Me and Squeezy were both like that. He's going for he's going doing what you should do against Singe. Just like what you learn in Sumner School 101. Don't chase the Singe.
It's one of the classic blunders.
One of the classic blunders. And the other thing that we wanted to ask you about Zelda after the game is what is the thought process behind, like what is the strategy behind in this particular game with you being a melee mid laner into a ranged mid laner? Why did you not pick up Rylai's? Why did you Rabadon's first?
Because death is the
Wait,
best
what?
CC.
Okay, all right. Fair
Your
enough.
damage if you're dead, to be honest.
You ain't wrong. I was just like, isn't like Rylai's like one of the first things you buy at Singe? But I guess against a range matchup, it doesn't really matter that much because they're going to be able to poke you down, so you got to be able to get the kills in. So I guess I can respect that. All right, cool. Well, CLT, I'm going to be bounced out of here. I appreciate you letting me cast this All-Star game. I think it was a whole lot of fun. I think everyone enjoyed these 3 games, and kudos to both teams. I think they did extremely well, and it was fun to be able to see what these guys could do when they kind of let the what's the word I'm looking for?
They wanted to have
Let
some
the
fun.
cup. Yes, there we go. I want to have some fun. So yeah, it was really fun. So I appreciate everybody. I hope everyone watching enjoyed my casting. But if y'all need anything, just give me a holler.
Much love. Thanks.
Later, buddy.
Yep, and I will be following him out the door. This was a lot of fun. If you ever want us to do this again, we'd be more than happy to do it. And I will leave you with that. And everybody, GGs and good night.
Yeah. Oh man, do you guys at least have fun?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I had a blast.
We're still on
I
stream.
said from game 1, singed mid game 3. I was ready for it. I've been talking about it all season. I was ready to play that.
I was kind of miffed by my ignite not going off at level 2.
We
I
were
feel
wondering
like we
about that.
immediately. It's I pressed it on him and I'm looking down and it's still sitting there unused. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know.
So taking away from all of that, obviously you guys had fantastic seasons. You got voted into. What's your takeaway from this season overall, or what'd you learn? What surprised you? Anything like that?
For me,
For-
for a rec league, this was pretty competitive.
Yeah.
Like, legitimately, like, there were some solid teams, and, like, I'm kind of surprised by, not with it being a rec league, like, it wasn't very high ranking for most of them, but there was still a lot of really impressive players. Like I know, we had our bottom heroes, but like their mid laner really pulled out against me when we faced them. And I kind of got to see a little bit of like shining stars that I wouldn't really expect.
Pens, anything to
Yeah,
add to that, or?
well, I'll second that. I think it was a really competitive league. I think the big takeaway for me was the shot calling. I usually don't see myself like in a leadership position. I like to like inform decisions, but not say, "Hey, let's do this," right? And so stepping into the captain role again and doing that, I had some really great teammates to follow, but it really kind of helped me to start looking at the game like more like from a bigger perspective, and I think that just kind of led to the simple conclusion that mid lane priority is broken, and we should be playing through that.
Yeah, I can definitely second that. I feel like this meta, the mid laner is really kind of the support for the jungler, and when you have good carry junglers and then you have really strong mid lanes, you just unlock the whole map.
Oh, I just
Um,
want to like just to clarify, like it can be through the mid lane player, but like even if you're just rotating your bot lane up there, depending on obviously the draft, as long as you get like that push in mid lane, that frees you up to set up the rest of the map, and it's just I know it's like a simple thing, and I'm sure a lot of people know it already, but playing for that in this league was pretty massive.
yeah. Well, gentlemen, I won't take up any more of your night. I'm glad to see that everybody had fun. I thought the third game blind pick was going to be about as wacky as it was. Though Singed mid and Braum on hit Braum AD was not on my bucket list. Um, so that was very very interesting. And then we also can't forget the Jin and Rise jungle as well. So um, yeah, I much love, much appreciated to all the players for coming out, having a little bit of a good time here. In light of our finals that will be played Sunday. Let me pull up the time so I'm not lying. 6:30 p.m. Eastern. It will be our finals. So feel free to come join me in the chat here. I might get a couple of guests working themselves in for draft, and yeah, we'll be have some fun with it. So, gentlemen, I'm going to call it there. But much love, much appreciated.
Hey, and thank you for such a great season.
Yeah,
Honestly, this has been one of the most fun leagues I've played in, and I think a big part of that is the organization around how it's been managed.
yeah, I second that.
I greatly appreciate the kind words. As I've noted, I wanted to give the mod team a break, so this was a much bigger undertaking than I thought it would be. But all the kind words mean a lot, and I'm glad I could organize this and make this work. And yeah, we'll continue to have these in the future. They might not be as often as Sweat League, but just the response I've gotten from the split alone proves that there's a need for it out there, and you know, do what I can to help the community make that happen. So, much
We
love.
appreciate it.
So, I am going to call it there. Have a good one.